some reason, not saving my. Everybody say something. Oh, there we go. Yes, I know the captions always work. I those are easy enough to set up, but I don't. Oh, sorry, I'll fix it.
Good. And I have underscores.
I know, but it won't fit with all the
Yeah.
underscores.
Ah, damn.
I mean, I literally had to shrink your text font down to make that fit.
Sorry.
And did I get everyone's pronouns right for their characters?
Yes.
No.
No?
No, for me.
Lynx uses they them.
Say them, you got it.
Mine's all good.
So, let's Corey's first. So, welcome everyone. Tonight we're doing a session 0 for our new story that we're going to be telling, which is from a book called Tales from the Loop. And
I said burr, 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 burr.
Gotta keep that going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Tales from the Loop book is the story is pretty much what was the name of the rules, the mechanic system, Corey?
It is the year zero engine.
Your Zero Engine.
Yep.
And
Also, Corey, I
Mhm.
just discovered.
oh no, she has
But I still have to do it with my voice every episode if necessary.
So he appreciates it, but no. But yeah, so it's the Year Zero engine, and this game is very much attuned to. Well, put it this way: if you liked Stranger Things, you'll love the hell out of this game.
If you like the Goonies, if you like E.T., it's all in that same vibe.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
We are playing a little bit fast and loose with the original house rule or the original rules, mainly because the age suggestion for the characters is kind of young. It literally says anywhere from 10 years old down to up to 15. And I decided that I felt kind of. So we upped the age and we're playing. I think the youngest person we have here is anyone's playing 16.
Actually, I think I put myself at 16.
Okay, so we're playing 16 and 17-year-olds, so juniors and seniors, roughly in as it were in high school. And that is just the only real modification we've done to any of the rules. Because of that, there's some little things we had to make adjustments for. But other than that, we're going to be playing it straight by the book. And if you wanted to find that book, you could find it over at adventure.com, which is the website for the people who publish the book. The name of the company that publishes the book is, oh my god, I always forget this shit right when I want to say it.
I forget who it is too.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And
Which
now
is
that
My
weird.
brain.
well, no, now I'm trying to think of it, it's even worse.
Yeah. Well, that's because we're trying to think of it. So...
Adventure for Hire.
No, it's not Adventure for
No?
Hire.
Is that it?
Get over the
I don't have their info pulled up.
from the Free League. Free League is a publishing
Free
company
League.
that does a lot of. Well, number one, they're an indie publisher. Oh, no problem, numbers. And this is just a session 0, so you don't have to worry about it too much. We're going to be doing a lot of all the interconnections between characters tonight. Everyone, I think, has now made their characters. Is everyone done with the mechanics side?
I think I have some point adjustments to make since we're doing. We'll explain that because
Yeah.
that's a good rule thing to explain.
Absolutely. And everyone, if you use the form fillable the list is found, make sure you DM me or links to your character sheets so I can pull those up and show them to people.
Okay.
But as I was saying, what we have is we're doing a session 0, and a session 0 for this particular game is kind of similar to Monster of the Week. It's kind of where I got the whole concept of this is like Monster of the Week, because in the character creation process, you have the mechanics, which are very, very pretty much take you have four attributes,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
Body, tech, heart, and mind.
Yeah. And you have basically a number of points to spend on those attributes for age. Like if you're playing 10-year-old, you only have 10 points to divide amongst the four. And the normal cap on age for this game is 50. So the maximum you'd ever have to spend on your attributes. And then skills, there's not too many, but a dozen skills. That many? Might be up to 20.
1, 2,
That many.
12.
Well, okay.
12.
I was right. So you have a dozen skills, and for those dozen skills, you have 3 skills that are your primaries that come along with whatever you skin call the character classes, whatever kid you want to play. And character classes in this range from they're pretty much your typical middle school, high school kid classifications for jocks, popular kids, rockers, weirdos, every little character type, the nerds, everything, the bookworms, everything you could think of is there, and each one of those has attributes, primary skills. Take you on 10 points, and you just all your skills, and then basically in the primary skills you can put 3 all the others. And it's a dice pool system, 6s. All you do is take your attribute plus pool, and you roll that many d6. That's it. That's all. Done.
It's
For mechanics.
very simple mechanics. Yeah.
But the other part of character creation is there is a bunch of questions in each character sheet that are certain background things come together. And I think like Lissa and Celtic or Burn King have both already done one of theirs, tied your characters together with one of the background questions. Right?
No, we tied our character together using the problem aspect of my character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the problem of my character.
Oh, you had the
Yeah, we didn't even do the question part. We just tied it with the problems.
Yeah, like my character's parents are getting divorced, and Kel's parents, one of them was having a secret affair. So we were like, well, maybe their parents were the ones getting down and nasty with one another.
It's not nasty.
When it's infidelity.
Not if it leads to the
nasty.
I would say if it leads to divorce and it's infidelity, I would say the nasty is an appropriate comment.
Especially when it was done in secret and clandestine. Their spouses
Knowledge or
or
consent.
knowledge. Yeah, knowledge or consent. Consent is sexy, don't
Consent is necessary and sexy.
Consent is key.
In all things.
everything. So, other than have so that was not an example, I guess. That wasn't what I was thinking of. Because I thought you guys used character connection.
Nope. I like you.
I said we don't hate you. I said we don't hate you, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
So
Aren't I kind of bound to like you at least a little bit by law?
by law, she has to like me because she's married. Tell her name.
I mean, you don't have to like someone to marry them, technically.
It helps.
Especially if it's like
As-
17th or 18th.
As one of 3 people in the stream that's married, it helps.
It helps a little.
Little bit. Actually, wait. It's been. We haven't played on this stream since I got married, huh?
Yeah.
It's been since before I got married, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Has it?
It
gonna
has,
say-
baby.
Yeah, it was like, I think the first or second week of October was the last time we played.
Yeah.
Or no, never mind. It's been a year. I've been married for a year.
It's
That
your wedding anniversary.
My wedding anniversary.
Yeah, it was your wedding anniversary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, that doesn't add up. I was like,
That is, yeah.
you
And,
know, married when we
man.
started.
No, because I was gonna say, like,
Time
weren't
is
you getting
weird.
married around the time I met you?
About, yeah. Time is a weird soup. I'm
It
sticking
is.
with
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That wasn't anything that Ray and I were watching around the time we got married.
All right, so when
Yeah.
hey, Crip Walker. So with the Tales from the, they're actually doing right now. Are they still giving away the core rulebook?
I think so.
So you can literally get this game for free right now.
Why are Gatorade bottles so difficult to open?
You have to want it.
You have to want it.
I do
Right.
desperately apologize if anyone hear me chewing. I do apologize.
Dinner and have
I have homemade chicken fajitas.
I got Papa
I
John's.
have a fireball in my mouth.
what?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Fire.
An atomic fireball?
Nice.
Like,
It's a cinnamon candy.
Oh.
Lissa's just multi-class to wizard.
Yes.
Hi, Ezra.
Good lord. Hey, Rose, where you at? Oh, there you are. Hey, girl.
All right, there we go.
Shush.
Could y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I love how Crypt Walker just in chat. Kitty!
Yep.
2 of them.
There's 2 more of them.
Free around Jesper. So,
I was gonna say, Lissa's cats always want to be known red. You know that.
It's true. Esri has no chill.
finding one fast.
You must have just been in the shower.
She's all
Your
wet.
paws are wet.
Hey, gotta give the cat credit for actually bothering getting in the shower. Our cat's
When it's wet,
that's
she doesn't care. If it's on, she gives you, like, she'll get close to it and then go, oh, it's on. And then walk away. But she likes to sit, like, right outside the shower when you're showering, being guard kitty.
Yeah, my cats do the same though. They guard kitty. It's like, what are you doing? Give me attention.
I can't. I'm trying not to die in the shower. So when you in this system, when you're creating your characters, basically for type of kid you decide your age, normally 10 to 15. Contribute number of points for age and for attributes, 5 points for attributes. Determine your luck point minus your age. That's something also kind of fun because it would have -2. Yeah, -2.
Well, I'd be a
luck.
negative
Can you-
1.
Can you hear me better now, Walker? Okay, hang on a second. The audio is right.
Oh, crap.
Change it over to bad boy. Click. Oh, that's why.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I heard you. It's really quiet.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix something. Test.
Yeah, to prove the point about the issues that with TikTok views from earlier, me posting a video from stream
Check.
is still only at 92 views, and I posted it 3 days ago.
I'm gonna try and use this bad boy this time. It's been giving me problems for the past few weeks. Crypt Walker, since you're actually seeing here, you can hear me better now? Alright. Okay. Check. I'm getting an echo.
You're in the room right next to me. I'm just saying.
Can you turn your
Would it be a
speakers down
stream without
just a little
technical
bit?
issues?
These are weird technical issues. Test.
Check bounced.
Check bounced. What the hell? Corey, say something.
Testing.
Hi, Chris.
Why is my audio coming through
Okay,
my
I can hear
microphone?
Yeah,
I can
I'm
hear you
hearing
on my end. Yeah.
it's like a slight echo.
My audio is coming through my microphone.
You sound really loud in my bedroom.
Click, click. Click, click. Baby, you're not going to be able to use a headset, your thing, if you have your speakers up that loud.
I'm turning it down now.
Test. Nope. I can
You getting-
still hear my voice coming literally through that door from there. Where's your headsets? Your microphones and your earbuds and everything.
You know what I say?
It's been a long time since Jessica's been on a stream, so we haven't had to
Yeah.
deal with this issue yet. And apparently the door has gotten thinner somehow since the last time she was on stream.
Or
I can bring you-
I
mic
didn't do it on
quality is
purpose.
What?
I did
said
not do
over.
it on purpose.
Let me
I said, or mic quality has gotten better.
Well, the mic quality on this one is really good. Yeah. Hang on one second. I'm gonna take her something.
We're gonna take me something.
Yes, I'm gonna bring you this headset, and you're gonna use
Cool. And I'm gonna use it.
it or else.
Ezri's just like, give me
Uh-oh.
attention. Just keep giving me the
I
pat.
don't care about any of you guys. I just care about Mama.
Parental
Hold on,
units.
what is that into a USB jack?
You got it. Ah. Scheiße.
There's the purring coming through.
Aha.
That is one happy kitty.
She is such a happy girl.
Optimus Bird.
Holy hell, purring! Yup.
Okay, baby, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Jessica, can you hear stuff?
You're the happiest girl.
That's the happiest kitty. It sounds so much like Baxter.
Okay, so I think we got it now. I don't
Does she
hear
have
any
a really,
echoes.
really quiet meow as well?
No, that's Kira.
Ah.
Kira does the
God,
quiet
what?
meow. Ezri just always goes, meow.
Yeah,
at me.
holy hell purring. Yeah, you
I
go.
know, Ezri. You have to say Ezri's loud as hell.
All right, I think that got it. Except for
That
Ezri's
is so
purring.
cute.
it's you know what? No, Ezri just has to stay there and purr all night because if there's any echo, the purr just covers it up.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So, Lissa, if you stop petting the cat, you're fired.
That's now your job.
All right, so
I think she has no issues with
I
that.
know she's just like that's always been her job. You people are stupid. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, for the skill points, you take the 10, divide it through 3 on each one of your category maxes, or the max on that, and then all the other skills can have 1. And we gave everyone 2 luck points because otherwise we would basically have none. What's going on in chat? Yeah, well, it depends. We don't want to get banned. All right. So, and then of course we do think there's a couple of unique things that we do in the game, which is one, you pick an iconic item, and two, you pick a problem and a drive. The problem is, the problem is the reason that gets you out and trying to figure out why this weird stuff is happening. And the drive is the thing that keeps you going because you are basically doing your best to try and figure out this whole supernatural whatsy doodle, and you're a teenager with not even really, no one's going to believe you, it's all going to be hell, and yet you're still going to do it. And then, of course, you pick a pride, and that's basically kind of like your fatal flaw. You also have the other items, which are you have you define your. This is the part I was talking about. You define your relationships to the other kids and to the NPCs in the group, and then you select an anchor, which is pretty much someone who is your safe person, whether it be someone in these, like a teacher, a parent. I don't know if other students can be anchors or not. I don't remember that part. But
it just says that the other kids can't.
Yeah,
other
other kids can.
But other students can. So
yeah, like no one in the party could be your anchor.
yeah, got it. And then there's a thing where and then you name your kid. And then you define your relationships to the other kids and to the NPCs. And then the things that they do together is they define the group's hideout. And then the game master has a bunch of questions for them that they answer. So, first off, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody, because we haven't even done that yet, and see what everyone is going to be playing for this story. First off, let's go with the hipster DM himself, GM himself, and I did change it. Thank
you.
But I'm old, so I say DM all the time. It's just force of habit. But Corey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I just read the additional chat. If you don't know, when people stream through Google Meet, the players' chat is always a travesty.
Yes, absolutely.
Just so people know.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And as part of our Patreon rewards, people who are at a certain tier will start getting access to the chat in Patreon, and they will be able to respond to it in Patreon. So we're going to run I'm actually going to run a secondary stream into Patreon. You'll be able to see the call and everything, but the main thing I think people will be going there for is the chat. So
that's gonna be
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I apologize for nothing.
Yeah, nor do I.
Half the shit that we say during the stream when we were doing
oh god,
Crossing the Veil. And hell, just the face I've seen y'all make during Kingdoms of the Mist, especially because of fucking
Kingdoms
Sam.
of Mist is Jesus. Oh no, I guarantee you, Sam is the reserved calm one in Kingdoms of Mist. Kingdoms of Mist.
I know, but he helps. He's the reserved calm one, but he does help instigate it.
No.
So, my name is Corey, or Coco, as I am going by at work now. I'm liking that one. But Corey, I am the hipster GM on TikTok and Instagram. My Instagram is meh. Also on Twitter, but I don't really do much on Twitter at all. But TikTok and Instagram, I did not post for a while, so you probably won't see my shit for a minute. But I'm starting to post again, so TikTok should work that out sooner or later. My pronouns are they, them, or they, he, kind of bounce between that. And I am going to be playing Robbie Valensky.
And Robbie Valensky is?
Oh, he is a weirdo, a 17-year-old autistic weirdo, by the class definition weirdo, and a fine descriptor. He is a weirdo, but an angsty autistic 17-year-old with a penchant for conspiracy theories that may or may not be correct.
Absolutely.
Are you playing yourself?
Yes.
Look, when I made this character, my wife said, baby, you're playing an angsty autistic 17-year-old with daddy issues. When you can play anything, why would you just play yourself? And I said, look, it's always been a dream of mine to be a world-saving teenager in an 80s action film. I can live this out in this game.
It's
Okay?
true.
That's what it is.
Oh, and by the way, an even bigger homage to Stranger Things, this entire game is set in 1987. The summer of 1987. So these, everyone who is 17 is about to go into their senior year of high school, and everyone who is 16 is about to go into junior. What's that?
Going into junior,
Oh, yeah.
I've been held back.
Yes.
Yeah. And we will explore why that is in the game. I don't want to give away
Absolutely.
too much about my character,
Okay.
because even they don't know everything.
Even they don't know everything. Because
Oh,
it's
no.
a mystery.
I like causing drama in games.
I never
I
would've
remember.
guessed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, let's just casually go talk to Niska.
Hey, look.
Casually sell
It's what my
myself to
character
Niska.
would do. It's what my character would do.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
yeah, that whole moment from Across the Veil where you're like, yeah, I need some work once this job's done. We're like,
Yep.
no, stop.
Oh, Corey knew what he was doing. Corey knew what they were doing. Clayton, not so much.
Not so much.
Clayton was just along for the ride.
Yeah, but hey, at least they made a hell of a shot.
God damn, I did.
It was a great shot. I still find it funny that like almost every time that we
What?
had
Yeah,
like
the
some
bottom's
piloting thing go on,
All
it's
the
like, oh
episodes
yes, our pilot is gone.
all
Fuck.
episodes are on our YouTube channel.
So if you want to go see Clayton's shot, what episode was that?
That was one of the last ones.
It was what
it
was
was
the
like
name of that
Hold on,
episode?
hold on.
It was because he got shot pretty early
That-
on.
Hold on.
No.
Remember I made an episode.
No, the
guys.
shot in space.
The shot in space.
Oh, gotcha.
It was, I
The
think it was-
That was a good
if I
one.
recall correctly, it was Two Good People.
Two good people. That was exactly it. Yeah.
Because we docked with the ship. I think we docked with Niska Station just after. It was either that or Little Glass Vial. What? No, yeah, it was Two Good People because we had on the cliffhanger of the Reavers.
Yep.
Ugh, God, wish we could kept that one
I
going.
miss
No.
playing with you guys.
Like I said,
This is why we
This
had
is
to
why-
do this.
this is why I made an episode guide, was for those kind of moments. Which shit, I need to do that for this now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the Little Glass Vial was whenever we encountered the Reapers.
I said, wait.
Or
Yeah.
Little Glass
Oh,
Vial.
no,
was the
Little
episode
Glass
before
Vial was when we had the
encounter.
radiation shit.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
next, and then at the end of the
yeah.
episode, we started being dragged by Reapers. The next
Yep.
episode is where I took the shot.
Yeah, which was Two Good People because that's
Two
when we
Good
ended off
People,
meeting Mariana's family friend who gave us those new transponders.
Yeah.
Mm,
And I was not humming a song from a Broadway musical with that line.
None of
Yeah,
those.
well, that's one thing I would say though.
No.
Corey, you
That-
came up with the most episode titles. Like I think you literally did
Look,
all but like
yeah,
3 of them.
I am a film student. I am primarily a writer and director. That's what I do. Naming
Two of
things
them
is
got
fun.
named after very specifically my character's trauma.
and one named after a mishap. My
Ooh.
mishap of trying to eat food
Three.
on stream.
4, 5, 6.
Why
You
are we allowed to be together?
Will
mm.
be traumatized. You're gonna be traumatized.
Yeah, Corey, you came up with like 7 to 8 of the episode names.
Yeah.
I know.
Because the first
I
episode was
remember.
named by Ray,
Mm.
and then one episode was done by Lissa, and then I think I got the other one.
No, I got 2 episode names in. Thank you.
No, I meant that.
That's
I meant one
right,
that you
you
came up
did.
with. Wait, which?
Yeah.
Because I know you did. Congratulations,
Yes,
Mountain.
I named 2 of the episodes,
What was it? What was the
and
other
I
one
also had 2 of the episodes named after my character's trauma.
did? Yeah, congratulations, Mountain. Happy birthday, Mariana. Yeah, the one that Corey's talking about for the food one, that was Kielbasa and Capri Suns.
No. This was the way the chips
This is
fall. It
horrible.
was like episode
Oh
2,
wait,
I
that's
think.
no 4.
Oh, yeah.
4, episode 4.
That's
Yep,
right. No,
got it.
Kielbasa and Capri Suns was when Ray.
You misheard.
We misheard.
misheard the- yeah.
What?
Well, no, we didn't miss Hero. He said Kielbasa by
No,
accident.
we started it, and then Ray was like, "Damn it, I did it too because of you guys."
Yep. He was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
that's right,
Kielbasa
that's
system.
right.
We went, the Kielbasa system?
Yeah,
Loose on the
Kielbasa.
Kielbasa and Capri Sun.
Honestly, it sounds like a lovely deal.
You know what the worst part of that sounds horrible.
Mm-mm. No.
Kielbasa and Capri Sun, give me a break. Capri Sun's horrible by itself.
I just can't have most
Wait,
Capri
hold on.
Suns because they use grape juice.
Do you just say that
You know what?
Kielbasa's terrible in its own right?
No, it's
No,
a Capri
Capri Sun.
Sun.
No Capri
Oh, okay.
Suns.
See,
I'm
Capri
about
Sun
to
is
say.
toxic. All right, so here's what we're going to be doing tonight. Actually, let's finish up because we got totally distracted on Corey.
I apologize. I
Tangents were run on. Mistakes were made. Oh, hello! Thank you very much
Oh, hey,
for the
we're getting
raid.
raided.
Our own little corner. Hey, how you guys doing?
Hi.
Sweet Tea, how you guys doing? Thank you for coming over in the raid. We really
She's back.
appreciate
Came
it.
in at the right time.
Yep, we just started up, and the kitty's back, and Sweet Tea is waiting with Sweet Tea's channel. Everyone raids. We love you.
We just started 40 minutes in.
Yeah, 40
Which is
minutes in and we're
completely
fine.
on brand for this stream.
Oh God!
Oh, Lord.
She still has. Is that a soundboard? Or is that
I
just...
have the power.
Yeah, it's a voice mod program.
It's
It has
voice
a soundboard
mod.
on there.
Oh,
Hello, Sweet Tea. I love your content.
Yes.
Just gonna do that right now.
Oh yeah, no, I kind of hit Sweet Tooth on his point redemptions where he had to do push-ups on stream just like a couple minutes ago.
Oh.
no.
Sweet Tea, there are no push-ups on game, but if you subscribe to us over on our Patreon, I will make him do push-ups.
You got a busted wrist.
Anyone,
but I can't
and for
roll
every
weight on.
person who joins at least at the $1 level on Patreon, Kel will have to do 10 push-ups.
I'll do it. Give me a month. Give me
I
a
mean,
month to
I-
start working out again.
Yeah, I
Give
just
me
got
a
a
month
wrist
to
I
start
can't put
working out
too much
again,
weight on.
and I will take on whatever that is.
I'll take on whatever that is.
I still got a wrist I can't put weight on. Really, come on.
So
Yeah, I just
because
need to
he
wait
has
till we get paid.
Because he has a wrist that he can't put weight on, he will not have to do push-ups today. Instead, he will do jumping jacks.
Sit-ups.
No,
Sit-ups.
sit-ups. Okay, well, sit-ups are really hard on your back. And jumping jacks
I wouldn't do
That's
that.
not my
and
problem.
jumping jacks make you look ridiculous.
It's true.
That's like the most humiliating exercise ever. To stand there, just clap your arms over your head over and over again. Ah, well. And speaking of high school gym class, Cal, who are you gonna be playing?
That was so mean.
That was great. Hey, it's high school again, you know?
That was a smooth segue, I won't lie.
I am the master of the Segway. And if you ever see me ride one, it's fucking hilarious. But anyway,
You had to wait till I had food in my mouth. Really?
it was great. I was also a waiter for most of college, so it's an instinct. All right, so Celtic Laverne King, are you dying? Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little bit.
All
Are
right.
y'all?
Well, who are you playing this evening and in this story?
Yeah, so I'll be playing Warren Marshall. He is the popular kid of our group. So that's gonna be fun on that part.
dad.
Huh?
And so's his dad.
Oh damn.
We're gonna have so many your mom jokes too because of this shit.
Hey, get off,
Oh,
get off your
yeah.
mom. I just did.
Oh. You guys don't know yet. Stream, you don't know yet.
What? I didn't do nothing.
Damn,
That's an old
Ray.
joke.
I choked on air.
I choked on
Also sounds
Gatorade.
like high school gym.
Hey,
It's
you want
probably better than choking on
to
those things.
watch an awkward transition? Speaking of moms, get girl Issa.
Hi.
How's your character's mom doing?
My parents are divorcing.
What?
Not my
No.
fault.
Whose parents are divorcing?
Both Kel's parents and my parents, apparently.
Well, no. Warren's parents and whose parents?
Excuse me, Warren's and Lynx's parents.
And who's Lynx?
Lynx is the rocker.
Dun dun dun. With a rocker with a tragic home life and a possible new sibling.
What are you doing, step bro?
Brother,
Oh God!
I was about
How
to
many
do it.
adult
I was
films
about
have
to
started
do it.
that way?
In our
I can
house?
get you a number if you want.
You don't
I'm
have
sure
to.
I can find
It's
a number.
astronomical, and it'll probably go up while you're calculating. So,
Just remember, Warren is the little brother if he's 16.
yeah, well, I didn't. No, I don't. You know, would that make would that make Lynx a cougar? I have no idea.
Oh my god!
I think it does just make them a lynx. It's like a
It
cougar,
just
but
makes
not
them a
black.
lynx.
Smaller version.
Sure. You're welcome.
Oh my goodness.
And finally, Mrs. Dagshow herself, my beautiful wife Jessica. Bobby, who are you playing?
Someone who can actually breathe. Sorry. I am playing Samantha Stevenson, who is a jock.
And she is also
Stop looking at me like that.
and she is also Daddy's girl. And
Yes.
Daddy happens to be a little bit loaded, and they's got a nice house.
Oh yeah, which is right. The oh gosh, what's it called?
The hideout.
The hideout is my pool house. This is going to be so hard.
Well, possibly is a pool house. That's something we're going to be discussing, and I think everyone was down with
Yeah.
it. But so we are going to go ahead
Pool
and
house.
jump into Tales from the Loop, our session 0, where we're going to be talking about all the different stuff that you've done for your characters and all the relationships between the kids and everything like that. So let's jump into that first. When you guys made your characters, I know that Kel and Lissa already established their link, which has been the butt of most of the jokes for the beginning of the show. But let's go ahead and see what we can find for relationships for others. So, and as we said, Warren and Lynx have been thrown together in a very unusual circumstance where Warren's father and Lynx's mother have been having a clandestine affair. And it's ending badly for both couples, at least for their current marriages as they are ending. And so there's a lot of trauma in both households going around. Did we ever establish like Lynx, how long had you been, are you like a lifetime resident? That's you, Lissa.
Yeah, I think they would have grown up there.
Gotcha. So for this game, we're playing in a city called Boulder City, which is in Denver. Is it Denver? No, it's in northern Nevada on the edge there. And it is basically Boulder City. Not Boulder, Colorado, but Boulder City.
Sorry,
Yeah, no
Boulder
problem.
City.
Yeah. And there is a city there, and by the city, it's kind of like an Area 51 situation, but it's not super hidden. By the city, there is a military installation, and the reason that this is called Tales from the Loop is because there is devices that were created during World War II, kind of part of the what's the experiment?
Particle accelerator or the
no.
Hadron Collider?
The
Yeah.
Hadron Collider. So it's basically the Hadron Collider was developed and made much sooner than it was in our world, because of course we just have. Do we have one or two now?
We have 2 particle accelerators, and I want to say 1 Hadron Collider.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I am not an expert on
No.
particle physics. Not my
But
thing.
unlike in our world where they finally got the device to work and it didn't create a black hole, but in this world, when they activated it, it actually gave them access to other realities. And they've been exploiting this by bringing in technologies and all kinds of other items for other realities, and then exploiting those to further develop their own technology. So the technology in 1986-87 where we're playing is much more advanced than the technology of our own era in some ways. In other ways, it's not. And because of that, there are like different weird things that are happening. Like the military uses walkers extensively. So there are like ATSTs and AT-ATs and shit that are utilized in the armies. There are 2 Hadron Colliders in the world here. One is owned by the U.S. and is in Boulder City and was the original Hadron Collider. And then there's another one that's in Denmark, I do believe. No, it's in Norway. Mm-hmm. It's in Norway and Sweden. I'm sorry. It's in Sweden, and that is the more advanced, more recently built Large Hadron Collider. But the one in Boulder City still does function and it still works, and it's the one that's been utilized the longest. So the one in Boulder City also has had kind of the most effects. Now, Boulder City itself is very much a divided city because there are the people who work at the facility, which is what it's known as, and then there's everyone who supports the people who work at the facility. The people who work at the facility, even the sanitation engineers, have to have military clearance, and because of all the hoops they have to jump through, they basically are, very well compensated. Whereas, since this was a small town and really hasn't grown a heck of a lot, the other people who live here are usually underpaid, and they work in a lot of service industries jobs to support everything else. So this is pretty much a haves and have-nots based around their access to the base. Because if you don't work on the base,
we're a company town.
Yeah. Well, if you don't work on the base, you don't get on the base. Like, this is not like, and I don't know if anyone has experience with military, but this is not like a military family where your family can, show their military ID and get on base and come see you at work. This is a top secret government facility, so family doesn't even get to come on the base. This is only people who work there. So, everyone else has to wonder what's going on. And wonder they do, because weird things keep on happening all the fucking time. So but the city was built very, very quickly. Oh no, sorry, this is Southern Nevada. I apologize. It's in the Mojave Desert in Southern Nevada. So yeah, this is horrible. This place started originally, Boulder City started originally as a city for the people who worked at the Hoover Dam, which is originally called the Boulder Dam. It was intended to be a model city for the area, but once the dam was finished, most of the businesses and the people in the area moved off to Las Vegas or parts unknown. Most of the city went up between 1930 and 34. By the start of the 1980s, no building is over 50 years old. Unlike most cities in Nevada, gambling is prohibited inside Boulder City, which makes it feel a bit more normal than gambling meccas like Las Vegas. There are casinos that sit just outside the city's borders, but kids themselves don't have much to do with those. There are 10,000 people that live in the city. A little over 10,000 live in the city, and then about another 5,000 or 6,000 that live in the surrounding suburbs and everything like that. It's pretty much spread out over the desert, so it's about 208 square miles. So it's pretty, like, if the kids say that they're gonna ride their bikes across town, that means they're gonna be gone all day. Which is a good thing one of them has a car. There is a large. It's on the southern point of the edge of the mountains, so it's in the foothills. So it's built kind of where elevation equals wealth. There's a very large hill that makes up the majority of the land size in the city, and it is basically that the wealthiest people live at the top of the slope, and then it leads down from there to Lake Mead. And in the distance, the poor people end up at the bottom of the slope, but that's because that's also where the beginning of the tourist / recreational businesses start along the lake. So it's like all the people who work in those service industries, they're right there by the actual places where they would need to go to work. And it's a typical situation for a city in Nevada. It's about 95% white, 4% Hispanic, and then the rest is a mixing of everyone else. And so it's basically very much a boom bust city. When the dam went up, it was a huge boom. The city went up. It was, they wanted it to be a metropolitan mecca, but instead, at the moment the dam finished construction, there was really nothing, no industries to keep people there and working. And so when the Large Hadron Collider began to be built in the 1954, I think. Double checking that one. One moment. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they started design and construction on it began in 1950. Yeah, the Cold War in the 1950s. It doesn't give the exact year. And then it was construction on the actual building, which was made by DARPA originally, but once the Large Hadron Collider was finished, DARPA's name was changed to DART, which is the Department of Advanced Research and Teleportation, because they basically were going to trying to use the Large Hadron Collider to transfer matter over distances, which is how they ended up kind of ripping the wormholes open and finding ways into other dimensions. And some of the differences in the history, like Watergate still happened, Nixon still resigned. The Soviet Union did collapse, and Reagan. But one of the big differences is instead of Reagan negotiating for the hostages in Iran's release, he negotiated for them to be held until his inauguration to help him win the election.
That seems correct. Are we sure that didn't actually happen?
The CIA refused to obey Congress's ban on helping prop up the Contra rebels in Nicaragua. Congress cut off funding to the CIA and their efforts to throw the Sandinistas. And basically, that actually happened. I guess they're just using the what happened versus what people think happened.
Yeah.
Because the CIA basically accidentally started the U.S. drug problem.
Accidentally on purpose.
Yeah.
The CIA accidentally brought cocaine to the U.S. There we go.
Uh-huh.
All right, so yep. Wow, that's great.
Oh, this is not a small town. I mean, it's not huge, but it's not a small town per se.
12,000.
I'm looking at the actual size of the city itself is what I'm looking at.
Oh, you're looking at it now, though, right?
Yeah. I'm looking at the map in the book.
Oh, the map of the book. Oh no, yeah, no. It's remember I said 280 square miles.
Yeah,
So it's like there's only like about 12,000 people, a little over 12,000 people, but it's spread over 280 square miles. That's huge.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like live well outside of the city. Now, one of the big things is because of all the experimental stuff that's done out here, there is a lot of failed experiments that, because this whole place is kind of secured and everyone here has got security clearances, they kind of just leave them laying around. So like there's a giant 3-legged round robot that pretty much shorted out, blew out, and this thing was a multiple ton walker. So instead of the government coming out and trying to figure out how to clean this thing up, they just left it sitting on the person's property. They took all the guts out of it, all the machinery out of it, but they left the shell because it was too heavy to move because it was an armored vehicle. So they basically kind of said the guy could do what he wanted with it, and he built a diner in it. So, you know, and it's like this weird space age looking rusted out hull with a diner in it. So there's all kinds of weird stuff like that in this area. Now, there is the I'll just put this up on the screen. Let me dump this up on the screen here real quick. I'll show you guys what the map of the city, of the area around here looks like, because like I said, it's right on Lake Mead. Let me shrink this down so I can show the map.
And so it's not a Hadron Collider. It is a particle accelerator.
It is a particle accelerator?
Yeah, you notice the circular, because I'm on that page right now. It actually says the accelerator is it's that giant, I'm guessing an underground and underwater tube is what I have to assume. Because it says specifically accelerator, then your main reactor, cooling towers. Yeah, with how it's labeled, it has to be particle accelerator.
Well, yeah, no, and actually the outer ring literally says accelerator on there too. Like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
And it has to be underground / under the water because part of it goes through Boulder City. I doubt they're going to have part of that going through the buildings.
Oh, they definitely have, and it's definitely underground.
Oh, it's absolutely underground.
Yeah.
There's a line going
across. It's not in Boulder City.
It crosses through Boulder.
The accelerator crosses into Boulder City.
Like, look at the circle, the outer circle.
In fact, it crosses right through Boulder City High School. It crosses directly under Boulder City High School.
Oh no, that's not the collider. That's the area of effect by the loop.
Hold on.
When they fire up the reactor, everything in that area gets weird.
Okay, I'm about to say because that black line literally says accelerator. That's what Corey was saying.
Yeah, and it has its outfluxes there too. We should have discussed this before we played because now I'm way more fascinated in this map than I need to be on stream.
Yeah,
I will.
That's kind of what the stream's for, man. Is to get to be fascinated by the game and just go over everything.
Yeah, let me scroll.
Boulder Beach Campground, Pyramid Island.
Hold on.
Lake Mead Marina. I wonder if people with lots of money live there.
Probably. Especially if they have a big ass yacht.
Yep.
All right, hold on.
This is really cool. But anyway, so this is the area that they live in with, as you can see to the south, you see Boulder City. It's right next to Red Mountain. Like I said, this is kind of on the edge of the mountain ranges. So, and everything slopes down. This is kind of a valley. So everything in Boulder City slopes down towards Lake Mead. And then Lake Mead on the other side of the base has a lot of the actual resort type areas are over here on this side. So you have the Pyramid Island, Boulder Beach, everything like that. And then you have the main military facility, which is in the center of that area. And it looks like there's only 2 gates in. And then the DARPA facility, I wonder if that's a control facility. Because the DARPA facility is to the south up in the mountains.
So I'm trying to figure something out real quick.
What's that?
It is it is a accelerator because I went up to the beginning of the chapters talking about the two different loops.
Uh-huh.
And it does mention it is a particle accelerator. It is not a hadron collider.
Yeah, it is a particle accelerator, and that loop is 15 miles across.
Uh-huh.
So the entire base with the city is 200 and some odd square miles. But yeah, that is the accelerator itself is going underneath the school.
Yep. It goes under the lake?
It goes under the lake and under the school, which makes sense because the lake would naturally pull part of the accelerator if necessary. Yep. But yeah, it shows the output there.
This is going to be one of those things that we're going to all end up deep diving on.
Oh yeah.
I'm
oh yeah. No.
already
Like,
doing
I'm
it.
looking. Yeah. No. It literally does go.
We're going to end up on another government list for this, guys.
Probably.
Oh, and there's an outflux south going that
That's
goes
exactly what I'm
under
saying.
Boulder City.
Yes, exactly. There's an outflux north that goes just past it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then again, the loop itself literally cuts through the high school
Yep.
That's a crazy.
and the elementary school. Well, no.
Oh, that's great.
No,
Let's
it's
make
not.
the
No,
kids glow in the dark.
No, it doesn't, no, wrong dot. It doesn't go through the elementary school, but it definitely does still go to the high school.
It goes. I mean, Boulder City High School is like.
Is literally on the line.
Yeah, the main building, or one of the main parts. Yeah, the main part of the campus is directly under it, or
Even the
over it.
baseball field's like almost right on the outfield or on the
Yeah.
or the outline, whatever the fuck it's called, the outflux.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy. All right.
At least the hospital ain't on it.
The hospital's not on it. Just barely not on it.
Oh,
I mean-
the hospital's nowhere near it. Like the hospital's like probably
That's
a
the
good
other
like
map.
5 miles from the line. Period.
Yeah, Boulder High School, Mitchell Elementary School is technically in it, I think.
No, it's just outside it. But it's
I mean,
It's
when
still
it comes
close.
when it comes to a particle accelerator, close is close enough.
yeah.
That is nutty nuts. Helicopter sightseeing.
Wait, what?
It's on the airport.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
All right, so but that's basically the extent of the town itself.
Oh, the golf
Um,
course. Yeah.
Yeah. Golf courses. Of course, there's golf courses. There's rich people.
No, it's about the fact that it's literally on the outflux line.
Yeah. Well, they deserve it.
And how about the hazards?
Yep. So, other than the fact that it's right by Lake Mead, this is pretty much also an isolated community, being that it is in the middle of the desert, and so there's not a lot to do. So these kids probably spend all their time together, because they're just about the only ones who can keep each other occupied. So, like I said, we were looking at the ways that people tied their characters together, and like we also said, we'd actually, since you guys use your trouble to tie yourselves together, we can go ahead and go through everyone's relationships. Since I have your character sheet up, Lissa, who are you going to nominate as Kid 1, and how are you going to form the relationship to them? Is that
I'm nominating Warren as Kid 1. Because our parents are having an affair together.
okay? So we've established that your parents are getting divorced, right?
Yeah.
From their current spouses. Have we established whether your parents are actually going to continue dating?
Hey, Kel, do we
We
want to
talked
let the
about
dice decide?
Sure, I mean, we let the dice decide for everything else. Like, no
All
joke,
right.
while we were waiting for everyone to get a call yesterday because we were both so brain dead tired.
You're like
rolled
the
to see
dice. All
We were
right.
like, which parent was having the affair for me? Which parent was having the affair for them? And then all that. Like, it was impossible. It could have been a gay affair.
I was hoping it would be both of your mothers. That would just be perfect.
Oh, it was almost both of our dads.
That would be awesome.
Either way.
Both of your dads. Either way,
All right.
I'm good.
But the
Alright,
dice
so-
decided it was not our dads. It was my my character's mom and Kel's character's dad.
Yep. The dice
All right,
now
so,
the dice are deciding whether they're still dating or not.
Yeah, the dice are
Yep.
deciding whether they're still dating or not. Evens is they're still dating. Odds is it just broke up their marriages.
Gotcha.
It was a one-time thing. Hit it and quit it. Got it.
It was hit it and quit it.
Oh shit!
Okay.
So they're not dating.
Well, see,
So
anymore.
now
we
the
need to-
question-
we need to clarify.
Actually, who broke it
And if-
off?
An affair indicates that it happened several times, but it wasn't long term.
Yeah.
Because you have to
See,
catch
now-
on somehow.
You know, now the question is, just because might as well, who broke it off?
All right. Evens is my character's mom. Odds is your character's dad.
Sounds good.
That's Evens. It's my mom.
Embrace the chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Let the dice make your characters.
The dice have decided.
All right, so your mom broke it off. Cal,
Yeah.
is Warren's dad still pining, or is he? What's the situation in your home? Are your parents are getting divorced?
Yeah.
Your mom probably obviously wants the divorce because your dad was the one who was doing the betraying.
Yeah.
Does your dad still want the divorce?
Yep.
Or is he trying to get back with mom?
Dice
No.
decide.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dice
No, I'm doing dice.
decide.
Oh, trying to get back.
Oh shit!
Hey, he's gonna be like, "Sorry, it was an accident," type
That
deal.
was an
Mom is-
accident.
It was an accident. We slept together accidentally 12 times.
Well, the lapse of judgment is probably the best way to phrase that. But you get what I'm saying, though. Like that's how he's probably gonna
I
handle
was
it.
walking down the hall. I tripped, and whoops! It just fell in.
She was naked on the couch. I swear.
It's like I had too much to drink.
Kel, you froze for a second there. Perfect.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so your dad is trying to get back together with your mom. Lynx, what about your mom and your dad? They're getting divorced. Let's put it in the same kind of situation. Is your mom file? Did your mom file or did your dad file?
All right. We've already said Evens was mom, so dad filed.
All right.
Makes sense.
So does that mean mom also
See-
wants the divorce, or is mom like regretting as well?
I don't find it funny if it's the
Mom does want the divorce.
Ah, so she's found her independence now. So
Woohoo.
I think what's going on is dad is because German last name. Dad's a German scientist who moved over
ooh, nice.
to work on the collider.
Gotcha.
Lovely.
Okay, it's the 80s, not the 60s or 70s. If it was the 60s or 70s and you had an old dad, there could be some real bad implications there.
No.
Yeah.
He's like in
Oh,
his
yeah.
40s.
I got you. I took me a second, but I
I
got
think
there.
the dice should decide.
No, it should
And we're not.
not.
We are
No.
not going there. No,
'Cause then
we're
Robbie will have
not. We
a-
are not implying anything with
That.
that one.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause then
No.
Robbie's new problem is killing your dad. I'm just saying. That's his new problem. I feel that I am behooved to do that if it's the case.
Gotcha. All right. So
Yeah, no, that is not a former Nazi scientist.
Nutsi.
What about Grandpa?
Shush. So
Nope, we're not.
Lynx's
We're not
mom
playing
filed
that.
We're not
divorce.
going there.
Warren's mom filed
I
for
know.
divorce. Warren's dad wants to save the marriage. Lynx's mom wants her independence. And I'm supposing that your dad wants it as well.
Yeah,
Like this is a situation of your parents are like fucking fairly much
they've
don't
been
like
having
each other
issues for a
anymore.
while.
Yeah, but they don't really like each other anymore. You know?
Mm-mm.
So yours is a very messy divorce. Warren, your parents' divorce is messy, but in a different way, because your dad is trying to save the marriage. Your mom is just not having it and not dealing with it, and it's like, that's done. Warren, quick question: has your dad ever had an affair before that you know
Can I
of?
make a suggestion?
Can I make a suggestion?
Can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
Ever since everything happened, your dad has in fact, or no, wait, has your dad or your mom? Has your dad had an affair before? Was the question?
Yeah, before
Yeah.
this affair.
Never
Try
mind.
to see if
I was
try to
gonna-
see if he's
I
a
was-
repeat offender.
I was going to suggest that your mom and that Warren's mom and Lynx's dad hooked up after everything happened, just because that is drama, and
I'm here for it. Yes.
that is some soap opera shit, and it fits into the
For,
vibe.
Let the dice decide.
Dude,
Yeah. Well, for whether or not
you
the
say
dad
that
was-
soap opera shit, but we've literally had friends that have done that stupid shit.
As someone
All
whose
right.
grandma slept with
But,
her sister's husband, yeah.
So we're gonna let the dice decide on this. Evens is yes, that is exactly what happened.
Well, go ahead and roll. Just don't say anything yet. Let me
That
roll. I was gonna say, let me roll, see if he's a repeat offender first.
Okay, roll for repeat offender, yes
It
or no.
won't affect it, but
You know, kind of see. Well, I'm saying it because make it more interesting. You know,
Yeah,
whether it's
yeah.
like karma's been building up or just a slight. Let's get payback. Well, yeah, he was a repeat offender.
Okay.
and yes, they are. So Lynx's dad and Warren's mom
have
got
at least-
together
have at
afterwards.
least tried it once.
So
yeah.
now we've got a very, very massive storyline built up with
Which
their
will-
parents.
which will never come up again.
Never come
we
up
will
again.
we will never let it happen.
Never.
It'll
Whatever.
never-
It's not like Ray didn't traumatize me in the first 20 minutes last time.
And
You
for
need
the
to be
following
clear.
6 episodes.
You did it to yourself.
Robert,
You put your trauma immediately in the line of fire, okay?
Robert, you and Samantha established that you have a class together. What I'm looking for is, why is that class a reason that you started hanging out? I remember you guys said some things about it, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was.
It was so Robbie, Robbie is what he goes by. He'll accept Rob as well. There's an up-and-coming musical artist that he really likes, whose name is Rob. He's a little underground right now.
Sammy or Bam.
No, Sammy or Sam. Okay, but Robbie has been held back twice. Should be a 17-year-old senior, is a sophomore. Like I had some people in my class that were 17-year-old seniors. But should be a senior, is a sophomore. Has been held back a couple times, partially because of his past, but is at this school, is new here, and was in shop for basically the third time. And I think we establish that it was like a metal shop was what we established, something like that. Yeah.
Was it metal or was it automotive?
Could be actually automotive would be an easy A for him. So
Yeah.
probably automotive, yeah.
Same.
So they met in that class.
Yeah.
Robbie being new, and Sam being currently a little bit of a social outcast amongst the school, given what she's trying to do. I know it's caused some problems for you. Correct?
Yeah.
Trying to join the boys team has kind of caused a couple social issues
Yeah.
for you. Yeah. So I would say, realistically, if it was at the right period, most of the athletic kids that were in there would all have the same class, and they would be about the same age as you, about the same place as you.
Yeah.
And then I'm the new kid who just kind of got thrown into whatever. I'm doing whatever I want, basically. I'm seen as a troubled youth. But I'm taking this class, and you could say that we kind of connected because you're a little bit on the out for that class, and then I am just the new kid who wears a military jacket at all times with a communist hammer and sickle pin on it.
Holy shit.
Clearly. Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah, right, yeah. That's who he is. That is who he is.
In a military town.
Yep. He doesn't give a fuck.
Oh my god!
He's here 'cause of Dad.
How many times do you get your ass kicked a day?
Not often. Dad taught him right. He doesn't get his ass kicked very often. I have the max level in body that you can have for a reason. I handle my shit. But it could very easily be said that because we both are on the outs there, we ended up kind of working on something together.
Yeah.
And if you work with me, it's an easy A. I've been rebuilding engines since I was 14. So
I was actually going to say it would make sense that if Sam was the outcast and you showed up in the class late, that the teacher couldn't get anyone to do the project with her, and you just showed up, so he just grouped you two together.
yeah, exactly. That works perfectly.
All right, so Robbie,
Yes.
you've been held back twice. Oh shit, we haven't even gotten into the little backgrounds. What's Robbie's background like?
Background. Robbie is the child of a single father who is a mechanic working on the military base because he is a vet. I don't want to reveal everything because I would like it to come out naturally in the story, as Robbie is willing to disclose it to other characters. But for reasons, different reasons here and there, Dad had bounced around a lot. Mom's been gone since I was 7. And Dad just kind of bounced around doing odd jobs until he kind of got a friend. You could say a friend from when he served currently does something on the base, and he had the clearance level and the know-how as an Army mechanic to go in and work on general vehicles and such. He's basically with the level of technology that is there with what he does. It's effectively being like, what's a good word for it? He's a PA on a movie set. He's a producer's assistant. Like, he can do a lot, and he's very effective. But he's not, he's not behind.
He's
the
not
camera.
the master
He's
of everything.
Yeah, he's very good at what he does, but he's not necessary. He works on the Jeeps that get people around, that kind of thing. He's not working on big machines. That's what I want to make clear.
Gotcha. So I was gonna say, because it could be anything from, he keeps the Jeeps running all the way over to, there's it's called a motor pool, but just because things in it have motors, not because everything's wheeled. Like, there's like walkers walking around and shit.
He could work realistically, given we've been here 6 months, and he's not a dumb man. He could have picked up on working on the very basic parts of the mechanisms for the legs and anything like that. So he probably does work on that when they need extra hands, but that's not his primary duty.
Especially if he has a security clearance to be allowed to go work on them.
Gotta say, with his time in the military, he's
Got it. Now, Robbie's a troubled youth. We don't have to get into a lot of that because I know you want that to probably come out through roleplay.
Yep.
The one thing
I apologize
need to know,
to anyone watching.
No.
It's part of my process.
Yeah. One thing I want to know, and to establish things that could happen in game, is Robbie on any type of parole?
No.
Okay.
Trouble has followed him, but it's not been in any. There's no scenario in which he's. All run-ins with the law have fallen to Dad. The few times he's been brought in was usually for petty shit. He spray baited something somewhere. He set off fireworks in somebody's mailbox. Nothing crazy. At least
Power
nothing
to
that
the
anyone
people, walk off your jobs, turn off your machines.
Yeah, that kind of thing. He is definitely spray painted like Shay did nothing wrong or something like that. He's definitely done something like that elsewhere in other states. But on the few times he's been brought in, Dad has come in and been like, "Hey, look, here's the situation. I'm a single father. He's just acting." It got me out of it.
Yeah,
it's never been. It's never been like bad enough to do jail time for sure.
And the only other thing, never mind. I remember now. All right, so
Well, you can ask if it's not too.
no, I don't want to I don't want to
Okay.
delve much too deep into it. All right, so Robbie and Sam, Samantha,
Yeah.
your dad also works on the base.
Yes, he does.
Is he in the military, or is he like a civilian contractor as well?
Environmental tech, civilian contractor.
Okay.
Okay. Gotta say, is he like an 04 or some shit? How is he making this money?
He is like he is an environmental tech, but for the most part, he works on ACs.
Well, coolant systems are absolutely necessary for a particle accelerator.
Oh yeah, but you know what he works on is he works on anything with in introducing environmental effects, which means he also works on things like the coolant systems, the emergency fire systems, the safety systems, anything like that. His specialties is probably like in hydraulics and coolants, and so he's not like he doesn't have a degree per se, but he's he probably like is a master craftsman level AC technician, and has worked on a number of other projects. And the other more important part is he passed all the background checks to get the clearance. So Samantha, I know you come from a single parent household as well, but your father is a widower, yes?
Yes.
Okay. How old was Samantha when your mother passed?
I want to say it's a more recent thing.
Okay.
And doing the list, it's really not as easy as I thought.
I'm just gonna suggest that now, if it ain't easy now, it's not gonna get any easier. You don't have to commit. You don't have to commit. None of us will hold you to it. I promise.
Absolutely not. Samantha,
Thank God. I really can't keep doing that.
That's okay. Your mother's passing recently in years or less time than that?
Like car accident a few years ago.
Okay. All right. So
that kind of stuff happens.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Samantha is currently, her big goal is she's basically very much into equality, and she wants to prove that she can do anything that the guys can do. She is a jock extraordinaire. She is she's on because it's not co-ed at this time period. She is on like just about every single sport that's available to the girls she plays in. And what's your big one though is basketball, right?
Oh yeah, big Larry Bird fan.
Gotcha.
If y'all don't know who Larry Bird is, Google. That's all I'm saying.
So she's so that's your primary
got
sport.
The jersey and everything.
Yeah, that's your primary sport, and you're about to become a senior, so you're lettering in it. I'm assuming you basically did all 4 years. Like you're on the team now, so you're lettering in basketball. What do you do?
Going for a scholarship.
Yeah. You also do track and field. What else? Sports would Samantha participate in? Like track and field. There's soccer, track and field, volleyball.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are going to conflict. You can't do them all because of that. But I'm just saying.
I want to do everything. Sorry.
Gotcha. So yeah, Samantha just does try to do everything. And which teams for boys sports were you trying to get on?
Football.
Trying to play football?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck some little boys up.
So you basically tried out. Here's a good question. Did they even give you a tryout? Or would they not even let you try out?
They said it was a tryout. And a cheerleading uniform was involved. So
you were hazed for the most part.
Yep.
All right.
might have broken a couple noses, but my dad's also a single father and recent widower, so similar stick.
You gotta play those sympathy cards when you can. It only works for so long.
Here's another question for that. Okay, with Samantha trying out for the sports and then getting kind of hazed and not even allowed to try out, how far does Samantha how far has Samantha taken it at this point? Like, is she like literally looking at like, Dad, I want to sue the school type stuff, or is she just?
No, she literally wants to start the WNBA.
But no, so
which doesn't quite exist yet. Well, it kind of is in its preliminary stages.
The WNBA doesn't prove Samantha's point.
No, but
only thing that proves Samantha's point is Samantha playing with the guys.
Well, she wants to just beat the crap out of them now. She's actually trying out for boxing, which explains the tooth thing.
I don't think that. Oh no! Remember when David Robinson got knocked out?
Yes, I do.
You can get your teeth knocked out in basketball really easy.
Yeah, true.
Can confirm. Have seen it happen.
Yep. But what I was going to ask, what I'm trying to get at is
David Robinson, guys.
Yeah. What I'm trying to get at is, are your goals to be treated as an absolute equal? So are you going?
Yeah, why not?
Then
what's equal opportunity if it's not equal?
That's where I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get to. If you're trying for that, is Samantha going to like literally try and take this as far as possible, all the way up to like, if the school won't let it happen, then you're going to file a lawsuit?
I'm gonna say offhand, her dad's talked her down from that. Like, yeah, that's not likely to actually happen.
But she would like to pursue it.
Fuck yeah, she would.
Okay,
excuse my language.
This is dinner and a game. We don't care about that. That's what I wanted to know, because like that
she would like to.
That would be a point of contention between her and her father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so
it's not her fault she wasn't born with cojones.
Let's look at the other relationships
That's
now.
on him.
Gotcha. So Robbie, do you have any idea? Well, let's do one that might be easier first. Lynx, how do you and Robbie know each other?
They see each other at the record store.
Robbie
like they bumped into each other at the record store and the game store on a fairly.
Robbie is a Dio, Sabbath, and shit, I forgot band names.
You forgot band names.
Look.
Metallica,
he's
Iron
like
Maiden.
Metallica, he's fine with, but no, things like Dio. He likes Rush. He likes Led Zeppelin. He is a fan of. He only likes Steven Tyler's voice. He doesn't actually like the band.
Got it.
Which is the exact opinion I have on Aerosmith. You can fight me.
What about some of the British bands, the Who?
He likes the Clash just fine. He does like the Who. He likes storytellers in music. That's all. That ties into the fact that Iron Maiden he does like. It's just not his bread and butter. He would more go to Rush and Zeppelin. They're a little more what he would prefer. A little more interesting as far as like instrumentation and lyrics go. In my mind,
he likes storytellers with metaphor rather than just literally telling the story.
Yes, exactly. That is his definite preference there.
Sorry, folks,
but he is dead. See, I'm not an '80s metalhead. I happen to like Rush and Zeppelin just fine, but I am not an '80s metalhead. This is just that's why I'm choosing specific bands. I know a little bit about.
Understood.
And
I'm a child of the '80s, so I grew up with all these bands.
Yeah, exactly. But I believe that Lynx and Robbie, in fact, did meet at the record store. probably less of like a meet cute of like reaching for the same record, and more likely, from what I'm gathering from Lynx, Robbie picked up a record and she like was like, really, that's what you're getting? I feel like that's likely something that happened.
Yeah,
because
I
Lynx
think
is
it
more
was-
of a punk person, right?
Lynx listens to just about anything rock. It's like, okay, if you like that, try this instead.
Fair. Okay. And then a similar thing probably happened at the game shop. Lynx reads comics, right? That was something we established. Probably stuff like heavy metal. And Robbie probably said, oh, hey, I know you. Hey, try this. Promise you'll love it. He probably handed her something stupid like Dread.
That is not
And not
stupid.
even like good run. Look, I'm not talking like Garth Ennis's run of Dread. I'm talking about the mid '80s run of Dread,
Oh,
which
God.
is not great.
Never
yeah,
mind.
that's what I'm talking about here, man. That's why I said something
Okay.
terrible and edgy. Okay.
That's
No.
valid.
Not something that was drawn to be edgy, but was actually just a slaughter magazine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Comic book history.
Dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
1980s was oversaturated with violence and lack of story.
Yeah,
You
when
can
was
fight me
Creep
on
Show
it.
made as a
TV show, 80s,
Yeah.
no,
with the
as a comic?
comic?
60s.
Yeah, 60s.
It went. It ran from the 60s to the early late mid 70s.
Originally published 82.
Creep Show?
Either way.
I might be thinking of some of the other older horror comics then.
Yeah, Creep Show was published in 82.
You were there. You should remember.
I didn't actually.
I was like,
collect
I
horror
could have
comics then.
sworn Creep Show was actually in the 80s.
I
I
need
think
to
it
find out
was.
one thing real fast.
What's that?
Damn it. Damn it.
What?
It was Tales from the Crypt that I think that you're thinking of that was
Yes,
the 60s.
Tales from the Crypt was probably
Yeah.
the 60s. Yeah. I was looking to see when The Crow came out. 89. I knew it was 89. I have second
Yeah,
edition.
you got 2 years before The Crow comes out.
Yep,
You
okay,
will
the
be
first
so
one I'm
excited.
seeing is 64. So yeah,
So-
Tales from the Crypt is what
Tales
you're
from the Crypt,
thinking of.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
With the Crypt Creeper.
He
Yep.
is going to lose his shit in 1989.
Oh my god.
This
He
is
is
now
gonna-
my
he's gonna tr-
personality.
He is going to trade Grandpa's filled jacket for a leather trench coat. It is gonna happen. And the eyeliner will be on every day.
Oh, Lord.
College
Are you
is gonna
gonna-
suck
are you
for
gonna
him.
are you gonna wear long sleeve black shirts and wrap the arms with electrical tape?
Electrical tape. Oh, and around the ribs. Actually, he could do a really good Crow costume. He's so skinny. He's so tiny.
So let's do a difficult one. Warren and Robbie.
I
have
think that
met
is purely
Warren-
because of Lynx.
I have met Warren in passing as he tried to hide himself being brought into the game store / comic shop by Lynx. That we established that last night. He came in a bad
does the,
costume.
The you know the Marvel films where they've got the hoodie on, they've got the
Yeah.
baseball cap and the
But
sunglasses.
he's wearing a zip-up hoodie that's not zipped all the way up, and he has like one of his like flashy polos on. He's also for some reason wearing khaki shorts and like boat shoes, but it's the middle of a desert.
It is 87,
Well-
so
Uh-huh.
it's ending at this time. But this is the era of fucking Izods and
That's what I'm
fucking-
talking about. That's where I'm
Yeah.
going here. Yeah, he is
Yeah.
very
By the late
clearly.
80s, that was trending down, but
Yeah.
Well, also we live near a lake, so it makes sense he would have boat shoes.
And he definitely has
Yeah.
a fucking boat, don't you, rich kid?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just because popular don't be rich. Great, he's definitely gonna be a little better off than that, but still.
Look, man,
I think
Do you
Lynx
have a
actually
van?
is that, like
I have a 1975 Chevy van to my name in the
Oh,
basement
nice.
of like a one-bedroom house. Okay. That's-
I think because my parents are in the middle of a divorce, like Lynx has like a full-on tricked out fucking music room. Like what would be the pool house is actually just the band space for Lynx.
Wait, hold on. Is Robbie the only one who is not financially stable?
Yeah, I think so. Because, like I said, Warren
I
was
am-
His dad is a
I am-
scientist.
Well,
I
as
am
everyone
gonna
can see,
seem
there
tragic to you
is
people.
one square technically open. So if we add anyone else, we'll just tell them they have to be poor.
You guys, look,
Wait.
look,
Oh
they don't have
no!
to be Robbie's level of destitute.
Hold on, hold
but
on.
They need to
Wait.
be down there.
Hold on. So wait, that means we're making them Kenny?
Kenny?
Yes.
Oh no!
Look. Robbie is as close as we need to get to Kenny. Okay, I'm just gonna say it's as close as we need to get without it. We're playing teenagers in a dark world, and this is not meant to be a super dark game. I know it will be for us, but we only need to go so far.
What are you trying to
I
say?
have a
Only
quick
so
question
far.
for you, Robbie.
Yes, Sam.
Just real quick. Depeche Mode. Where do you fall?
Depeche Mode's up there.
Yeah.
It's a little nonsensical, but Depeche Mode's up there. Big fan. I
Oh,
like
what?
myself some personal Jesus. It's nonsensical
I literally
instrumentally,
just added
okay?
personal
By
Killian
Jesus to this
Arab?
playlist.
Killian Arab is actually really popular in '87. So The Cure is up
Oh,
there
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
How is
Oh,
The
no,
Cure?
Back
he
on
likes
music, okay.
he enjoys goth music. He will not stray away from goth music. It's a little slower than he likes.
Mhm.
Not
Danzig?
to say Danzig. He does like Danzig.
Well, Danzig's
yeah.
more of the metalcore than it is goth.
Yeah,
so.
it's exactly it. It kind of
Sorry.
carries over.
I
both
like
sides.
Danzig.
No.
What can I say?
No, Danzig falls into the goth spectrum, but it was on the metalcore side of goth. And oh my God, we're old.
When he does want to chill out, he does listen to some Joy Division. He does. He will admit that. I need to check something for world canon, just because it's not one we can really play with. I need to see something real fast.
Susie and the
y'all-
Banshees.
Y'all
You know.
continue.
Yep. So, well, we were in the middle of the stuff. So Warren and Robbie
Sorry.
basically.
It's
Cal-
very casual. I might have recommended him a comic or something. And
Is
I
Warren
recommended-
willing
I
to
recommended
actually
him-
read the comics?
I recommended him Richie Rich.
Oh.
Oh,
So
Damn.
is there a rivalry between Robbie and Warren? Because Lynx family may be okay off, but Lynx herself is pretty much a pariah and an outlier. But Warren is very much in the accepted norms. So do Robbie and Warren have any type of rivalry?
Can we? Have you watched season 4 of Stranger Things yet?
I have.
I haven't watched Stranger Things, period. It's on my list.
Oh no!
And you chose
I
to
was
play
gonna-
this game?
I think he'll vibe with it. I'm just gonna say you're gonna like. The
Oh yeah.
show.
Oh no. I've seen
Yeah.
like clips that show up on TikTok and on and like random
I would-
clips. So I know
I
I'm going
I
to like the
would
show. It's time I have to
say-
sit down and watch it.
I would say I think because Robbie doesn't. Robbie would see Rich Kid, but also has probably picked up on the problems that they're having. I have to check where I'm at on screen here. Yeah, there we go. I got it. I'm going to point across for listening.
Yeah.
But I think probably in passing, I've overheard them talking, and I realize that despite who he is, I'm like, maybe he's not a complete dickbag, but probably a little bit of an Eddie Steve kind of playfulness, like not quite as friendly for sure, but Robbie probably picks at him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I
He
was
he probably makes fun of his clothes a little bit, just kind of probably makes really solid fantasy reference burns, but he has no clue that he's getting burned, and Robbie loves that.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say it's also possible too that like it's mainly in public that a lot of stuff would happen. Because
Yeah.
again, with your character, it was the weirdo as a type, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So your character being the weirdo might be the popular kid. In
In
public,
public,
you definitely want to
in
be
public-
seen around. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would totally shit on you in public, but if you're at the shop, I'd be like, hey man, check this out. You know, there's appearances to keep
Yeah.
up. Being
Yeah.
a weirdo keeps people away. Okay.
What's that line from the Breakfast Club? What are you gonna do, John? Take Robbie out into the parking lot and smoke out with him at lunch?
About to say, Robbie would take Warren out to the parking lot and smoke out with him at lunch. He would totally offer that. If he knew his full situation, he would 100% offer that.
Yeah.
I
would think that would actually would fit more because like Warren's drive is the relief of the relief to get away from the burden of popularity. That's the drive chose.
Okay, hold on. My drive now is to just make Warren a burnout. That is my whole drive for this game. It's just to make Warren a burnout.
Warren,
I just want to know.
Robbie buys a QP a week, and just takes Warren and they go into a shed.
Yeah.
We literally just go into Mina's band space to smoke.
Or we just all pile into Bill. My
Bill.
van.
Yeah.
We just pile into Bill.
Fuck
and
yeah.
y'all just start going.
I was just gonna say, you can just imagine the back doors of the van opening and people just fall out.
Oh yeah, no,
Smoke
like
pours
The
out and people's
ultimate
bodies
hot
hit the ground.
box.
Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking of, even though obviously they didn't do it in the movie because it's either the whole like Scooby Doo when they piled out of the van in the first Scooby Doo live action. But
Yeah, there was smoke coming out the top, and then
Because they
were
had hibachi
grilling-
inside.
Yeah, they were grilling eggplant.
yep. Well, those two, they're just stumbling out the back as well, and like some of the smoke coming with them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what else? Okay.
Seriously, I just want to know who's gonna be in my D&D game.
Better say,
Samantha runs D&D.
Hell yeah! I have pizza, soda.
So
I
let's-
buy
let's-
from Robbie.
I
So-
buy from
I
Robbie.
don't sell. I don't sell. I want to make that very clear.
But he
Robbie
knows
does not
everyone
sell.
in town who does.
I know. The moment I got to town, I knew. Yeah. When you roll
Come
around
on,
in my
man.
van, when you roll around in a van like mine, people know what you're down.
People come up to your
People-
van like
Oh,
little
hell yeah.
kids come up to an ice cream truck.
Yeah. Like, hey, man, you old? And it's like, no, but I want to be. What's up?
Your van's the adult version of a fucking ice cream truck.
Yes, it is.
It's got a faded
Are you
lizard on the
selling?
side.
No, but I want to have some. Where's
Yeah.
you know someone?
Somewhere to go. Yeah.
Links,
It's like trying to find that plug.
You got the hookup?
Links, how do you and Samantha know each other?
I got a crush.
I think Lynx
I'm
knows
totally
Sam
crushed.
because of I think their parents work together. Like we met at a holiday party
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
for the the office because it can't be on the base itself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
at like
yeah.
one of the local restaurants,
It was.
and
at
I
the
think
weird
we
pub.
ended up meeting there.
Yeah.
So you guys are, and what was okay?
You
So
read
what was
comics?
huh?
Cool.
What
So
well,
you read comics, huh?
what was the nature of the meetup?
I think it was one of those kind of like meet cute moments where like literally they're at the buffet for the party and like one of them goes to grab the tongs for the food when the other one was about to grab it too.
Yeah.
So since you said Samantha has a crush, was it more like your hands touched and Lynx was just like, oh sorry, and Samantha was like, but that.
Yes.
I'm at
That's where the list started.
That's where the list started.
I can imagine
You
being
gave
like
her a
Hotel,
speech impediment.
I can imagine like Hotel Transylvania when Johnny ran to Mavis and like literally crashed into her, and just when they looked at the zing.
Am I the
haven't
only
seen that.
person
No
who
idea what
hasn't
that
seen
is.
that movie? Yeah.
I haven't
Okay,
seen
never
it.
mind.
No idea. What
I've only seen the first one.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like when they first met.
Yeah.
It's
No idea.
very
Like,
popular. I just
okay,
haven't seen it
third
yet.
or fourth.
Yeah, I accidentally missed it. It's one of those few that I've
Yep.
missed.
So how long ago was the accidental hand graze over the salad?
Yeah, I was gonna say salad.
Okay, over the
It
mashed
was
potatoes.
definitely like roast beef or something.
Yeah.
It was roast beast.
Yes.
Yes.
Because we're all who's now. But yeah, how long
Yes.
how long ago was that?
I think that was like a few months ago, because this is summer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This was like this last holiday.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
like Christmas of '86.
Yep. So you guys, Christmas of '86. Samantha, you've of course seen Links around school a lot. Did you do anything to try and talk to her?
Them.
Them?
Them. Did I do anything to try and talk to them? Yeah, but it would have been very awkward and embarrassing. Like, hey, what school do you go to?
In the middle of the hallway.
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly what I pictured. Was like sweating,
No, we're
holding
reading
both
it.
in front of their face.
Turning different colors.
Links is literally like,
For Tong. We're doing Tong. Shut up.
we're at school.
I thought we were reaching for Tongs. I'm sorry.
No. I was saying later on after this.
Oh.
Yeah,
later
what
on.
school do you go to?
Conversation.
Oh,
They
sorry. No.
They have blacked out.
They're blacked
2 weeks.
out.
And they're like, I thought we were going for. Wait a second, I'm at school. Fuck.
Damn that, Robbie.
I lost 2 weeks of my life.
I'm just going to point out, Manic Panic was established in '77, so Lynx definitely has, like Manic Panic color hair. Like
the
they
way-
order it.
I meant to say love the hair.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Love
I
the hair.
appreciate
The
it.
hair's gorgeous.
You're welcome.
You too. Looks awesome.
Alright, so you
Hello. The hell. Also
your
hair.
hair. I wouldn't spend like hours playing with it if I didn't. But here's the next question for you two is, so does Lynx even pick up on the fact that Samantha is obviously like completely oblivious?
No fucking clue.
No.
Completely oblivious.
So does Samantha
Awesome.
kind of follow Lynx around? Is it that obvious?
Yeah.
Robbie knows.
Yeah, so Robbie has picked up on the fact that Lynx has kind of just picked up this straggler who just follows them around. And Robbie, you know Samantha.
I know Sam.
Yeah.
I know Sam. I've said nothing. I'm kind of. I think I've established that Robbie is definitely bi, and he
Yeah.
is just the little queer part of him is just watching, just enjoying things I've done before myself. Definitely.
Well, no, I mean, I would try and talk to them. Like,
I don't think you have any problem talking to anyone else because, like I said, you know Robbie from class.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I make fun of Richie Rich.
I was gonna say that was the last relationship we had to establish, though, is you and Warren. But we've been going at this for a while, and I need something more to drink. You guys want to take about a 10-minute break, real quick?
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Sounds good to me.
Ready? Break. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you so much. We're pretty much getting really close to getting everything, I think, solidified. We've got a lot of good character background stuff now. We've got a lot of the interactions between the characters done. The only one we really haven't directly touched on yet is Samantha and Warren. So that's going to be kind of a difficult one. Because, not really. Well, yeah, it is. Because although Warren's quote-unquote the popular kid, which means he might attend a lot of sporting events, he might even be like on the football team or something similar. I don't know if you want him to be or not. That's up to you completely, Cal.
We can literally just solve this by saying they met through links. Since Samantha is...
I feel like they would have a further back connection, both being from the more upper crust sides of the town.
Mm-hmm.
There could be a further back connection there that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Maybe not even like close. I'm so sorry. Maybe they're not close, but they've been to the same boring functions kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say one thing though too. I was thinking because I was one thing for Warren. Because I was definitely thinking being a popular kid, they probably either like you said, do the events or are part of the events in general. Thinking that Sam and Warren probably met at practice or something. Because I was thinking making Warren a member of the track team. And usually track will be sharing the same field at the same time.
Yeah,
he's a pole vaulter, isn't he?
Those lines.
It's a pole.
Is he a pole vaulter?
I was thinking like actual track, like just running.
Oh, like running. That makes sense too. That tracks.
Ew.
I
don't feel like
rich kid runs away from his problems, huh?
Ah, damn.
Wow.
Oh,
I knew that's where you were going. I was just like,
look, it also tracks. Listen on that one. Inside very heavily, which I appreciate.
Well, see, I was almost thinking pole vaulting, but I was like, you know what? If pole vaulting ever becomes relevant to a role we have to do,
pole vaulting is a part of track.
Oh, I know. No,
I'm experience.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying what my thought process was my dice love to fuck me over. So I'd rather not do anything where my character will be up in the air and then potentially fall.
I mean, that's fair.
You got this rich kid like, just throws you like
I almost feel like
go for it.
If Lynx was going to do a sport, track would be the sport.
Robbie would play hockey. Just to fight people.
I can see
just to fight people.
You'd be like Happy Gilmore, but you can actually play.
He would be
Lynx plays soccer. Lynx plays soccer.
Yeah. So we've got everyone except Robbie, who is like a jock of some kind, limited, but some kind. Because Warren does one sport, Lynx does one sport, and we already said that Samantha is probably going to let her in multiple sports.
Robbie's never been anywhere long enough to get into organized sports.
Yeah,
he knows how to box and shit, but that's more or less.
He was
Dad
taught.
Dad taught him how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Dad's ex-military. Son's real small and kind of feisty. He taught him how to.
That's a different kind of boxing.
Well, he taught him what the military would teach us as boxing back in that time frame. So it's kind of standardized boxing. It's not like it is now, where there's a lot of holds and throws tied in. It's kind of just boxing with some grabbing by the head and slamming into the wall. But he's been taught. But he's also been taught to box like that.
Dirty boxing.
Yeah. Well, not even just dirty. I mean, he's had no official training, but he boxes. That's about as close to a sport as he gets.
Gotcha.
That and bowling.
This is not my child at all.
This is not my child at all.
He does like bowling quite a bit.
He does like bowling. I like bowling.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Which is why he does spend time at the Boulder City Bowling Alley.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I feel like that's one of her hangouts.
Now,
I am. I was looking through and I was like, what would he do? You know what this scummy teenager would do? He would sit in his van outside the bowling alley and chain smoke cigarettes, and then go in and bowl for a little bit, and come back out and chain smoke cigarettes. That's
I get to see Robbie working there too as like a weekend job.
Yeah.
Gotta say he doesn't work.
I don't want to hang in a pool hall myself. But
he doesn't work. He steals shit.
Yep.
I'm just saying I could see Robbie doing that though.
Yep. Oh, entirely. He's probably thought about it.
Robbie supplies
he has
half
a
the
persona
merchandise
to maintain. Okay.
I was gonna say Robbie supplies half the merchandise to the local pawn shops.
at that point, they ain't
They-
pawn shops,
in
they
the past-
fences.
In the past 6 months, there has been a number of break-ins in the suburban areas of the town, and they've all just mysteriously started since Robbie got here. Come on.
It's almost like
It's never,
magic.
it's never anything expensive either. He doesn't steal expensive shit. He steals like a shitty weed eater that gets $5 for it.
If we go off all the 80 cop movies, we know they won't put 2 and 2 together until they
Yeah,
get,
Until it's time for Robbie to get strategically arrested and is bound to get impounded, and everyone basically has no ride.
Except that my signature item is my van, and it can't go anywhere. That's why I chose it.
I was going to say not until this. Oh no, that was a '90s film. Never mind. Damn.
What's one?
I was going to go off Rush Hour.
Oh,
that
no.
was '98.
Yeah.
That's what. There's at least 2 people now in this group who are going to have really hard problems coming up with references.
No, I just couldn't remember. How many cop movies there were made? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you
To
have
be
to
fair,
know the cop
there are
movies.
so many.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon started in the 80s, didn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say that was the next one to go to.
1987?
It's like
85
And
or
then-
87, hold on.
And then the first
87.
Die Hard.
actually, yeah,
God,
I would say
I'm
yeah.
good. Man, I'm good.
and
Die Hard, I
RoboCop.
really call it. I wouldn't call Die Hard a cop movie.
It definitely is.
It's a Christmas movie.
RoboCop was 1984.
No, well, I'm saying
right?
Die Hard not a cop movie because it wasn't like it was like he wasn't acting as a cop in that part. He was, or you know what I mean.
It's a Christmas
It
movie.
was like, huh?
It's a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely that. But I'm saying like when you look at Lethal Weapon, where they're actually looking at a crime, that's why I consider cop movies.
Die Hard's not out yet. It was 88.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Police Academy was in '84.
Yep. Oh my God. Fuck.
Oh God.
Oh God. I hate those movies
RoboCop
so bad.
just came out.
Yep. Yep. It's the year
Yeah.
of RoboCop.
Yep.
Blade Runner would definitely been out at this point.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Wait, hold on. What
Beverly
month
Hills
is
Cop
it that
2
we're
came out in
starting?
'87.
What was that?
What month are we starting?
Summer. First month of summer.
So May or
May.
June?
May.
Because RoboCop didn't come out till July. July 17th, RoboCop came
So
out.
it hasn't come out
We
yet.
can have a game at the RoboCop premiere
I was
Hold on.
thinking
in
that.
a
All
pretty
right.
small town, but
Yeah.
Hold on.
oh my
Ah,
God.
that was
And the
88.
Ed
Hold on.
209 can actually be real.
Yeah. The Ed 209 definitely exists in this universe already. They
Well,
got
actually,
the
you also-
inspiration
hold on.
from looking into the reality in which RoboCop is a real person. That's
I'll
what it
say
is.
Police
Whoa.
Academy 4 came out in '87.
Oh God, I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Oh, and Deadpool. Or
What?
the Deadpool,
Oh,
sorry.
the Deadpool.
Clint
Yeah,
Eastwood
the
movie.
Deadpool. Yeah. Not a bad one either.
Sudden Impact. Wait. No, that was '88. My bad.
Look, I have
We're-
looked
we're a year
at.
too early.
You could give me a movie. I will tell you if it came. I will tell you if it came out before.
Oh, no,
the game
I have-
started,
no.
because I have been researching '80s action films.
What was
Well, I
the
just typed
Shining
in
release?
80s
So
cop
I-
movies. I just typed in 80 cop
The
movies. I
Shining?
have a whole list.
Yeah,
The first one
yeah.
should have been 1980.
86, right?
6?
80.
Yeah, it
It
should
was
be.
80 itself. The Shining.
The Shining was 1980? Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. I just looked it up.
Damn. Wait,
Yeah,
sorry.
1980.
Getting distracted. Samantha, so you guys, because of your parents and their wealth and their influence, you guys have attended some events together, mainly like charity events and stuff like that. Lynx, you said your parents were decently well off, or are you just being spoiled by a divorce?
No, they're well off.
Okay.
Dad's a scientist for so he gets paid the big bucks.
Yeah. Gotcha. So,
Like they relocated him from Germany to the U.S. just
Yeah.
for this project.
I will
Got
say,
it.
if he makes the money, that's going to make that divorce real messy.
Well, they both seem to be.
I think
mutually
Mom's also a
agreeing on it,
scientist, and
right?
that's how they met.
what was that?
They also. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say they also both seem to, despite the situation, both seem to be like, no, we're done, which makes it less messy. It's messy, but
Yeah.
if it's like we're both in agreement that this is over, we're done. It just
Yeah,
depends
I
on
was
who
hoping
wants to be vicious about it. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
leave
the
that
splitting
up
of
to
the
I don't
assets is
think-
what I was getting
I
at.
think it's like we're both done, and it's kind of like at this point kind of amicable because like the
Yeah.
fighting like at the start for the reasons and everything. Yes, it was very messy, but I think at this point in the divorce, it's that they're just both trying to spoil Lynx,
They're both trying to win Lynx over with money.
pretty much. I think Lynx goes between the houses that they both now have respectively bought.
Yeah, one of them has the original house and the other one has a new place.
Yeah.
And her brand new car.
Yeah, I think Lynx probably would have, for their birthday, been gifted a new car.
Would it have been bad enough to where they gifted like our sports car?
Probably.
Okay.
This is
Now,
Like
is it-
again,
is
at the
it a
very
foreign
beginning,
car?
it was really messy.
What
Like
kind
at
of
this
car?
point, okay, this was 87.
87.
Yeah,
So
I'm
hold
looking
on.
them up
Let's
right now.
give us. We need 6 different top brands
Corvette,
of cars.
of
in
course.
1987. Yeah, of course.
I've got the
87
top
Corvette's
10
not bad,
list
I
for
think.
87.
Okay.
So let's see. It says the
Can I play-
Acura Integra.
Can I play
Ooh,
Fate this time?
Can you what?
Can I play Fate this time?
Oh,
Yes.
They want to roll
Can
the
we
dice.
roll
So
for your
the dice
car?
for the top 10?
Yep.
Oh god.
Okay, but if it's like $1 million car, no way.
Well, yeah, no. 2.
But maybe.
2.
2.
And that's on a D10.
Yep.
Audi 5000 CS Turbo.
Jesus Christ.
I love an Audi, but hold on. I don't think we can roll with that one. We're about to take a look. I need to look at prices for it.
Audi
I
5000.
30,000.
How much?
30,000.
In 87,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
it was only
The base price is
$30,000.
between 20,000 and 26,640.
And it was ugly.
Yeah, it's not. It's. I love myself an Audi, but that's an awful looking Audi. And hey, it's a German car.
No, that actually, you know what? That's entirely why. Because it's a
Maybe
German
I bought
car.
Maybe not a 5,000 because that's even steep. Like that price range is steep, but Audi was popping off in the 80s. Hold on.
I don't know why this
Trying to
is
find
a
you a more
sports car. Every
reasonable-
single thing I can find on it is a sedan. Oh no, here
Audi-
it is.
About to
I
say,
see the
Audis
sports
are a
version.
luxury that handle like a sport. That is how they were designed. That's why I want an A8 so bad. Because they are beautiful. Oh, there was the Audi Quattro.
And there was the Audi GT Coupe. But both of those would be stupid expensive.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Audis are so expensive. Or they still are.
I
but
mean,
they
if you
were.
want your parents to be that loaded, that would be easy
Yeah,
enough.
I mean,
Again, both of the parents are scientists, so
yeah.
that
working
work
a
for this
very
base.
High profile base, yeah.
so it would
I mean,
track.
they could be, yeah. I love the difference. See, the funny thing is that growing up, my family was pretty well off. They were, and we lived in a lot of areas with people.
You
who
realize
were
that no
not.
one protested, right?
Yeah,
You're like, my parents are pretty well off. Then you're like, they were. And it's like, no one said anything. We're all like going about our lives like, Corey, we didn't say anything.
I feel like I don't come across as someone like that very often. Is why I say it like that. But we're a lot of people who weren't. It's very weird to see the flip for me. To be like, nah, I'm gonna play someone who doesn't have that, who has other issues. Still daddy issues though. Still got those.
Dun, dun, dun.
You would think it would be mommy issues because mommy's not around.
Oh, it's dad issues. You'll see.
You'll see.
You'll
Speaking
see.
of you'll see, I think we just got about everything we need to do for the session 0 done.
Yeah,
I think
What
we
about
can.
hideout?
pretty set up.
Yeah. And we only got like 30, 40 minutes left in the normal stream time anyway, so we don't really have time to jump into anything in depth. So you guys just want to call it an early? Go ahead.
I do want to ask a question. Has everyone written down their relationships with the other characters? Has everyone like put something down for it in their relationship box?
Oh, Sorry.
Yes,
I was
have.
just curious to see what each person wrote when describing the other characters. I was curious from your character's perspective how they would describe the other player.
Yeah, if you want to take a few moments and read out what you wrote real quick, Corey.
Yeah,
I
of
know
course,
you did.
that's fine. Oh,
And,
yeah.
and that'll give the other three some time to mad scramble to get stuff written in.
So I have Sam, jock, met in shop class, currently a bit of an outcast. God, I understand that, in parentheses. Worked together on a class project, lost her mom recently. I totally get it. Then for Lynx, rocker, similar taste in music, troubled home life, I can completely relate. Pretty decent taste in comics, that is how he described them. And Warren, popular, rich kid. Seems to be cooler than I would think. That is all for Warren.
That is all for Warren.
All he has.
That is it. Anyone got
That is
anything
it.
they want to go with?
I have a comic book bro for Robbie.
I love it. I love it.
Nothing for Warren.
Nothing
And-
for Warren.
And
The taste of sad rich kid tears.
oh no! Don't go away.
And what were you saying? What about for you? What about for you and Lynx? That's what I'm kind of curious to.
Yeah, same.
Crushing.
I would say, do you just have a bunch of hearts drawn into the blank?
What's Lynx's last name? What is Lynx's
I have-
last name?
Swat. Svets.
Hmm?
Svets.
Svuts? Okay.
Spell it.
No, you
S-C-A.
It's on the
definitely.
screen.
But I said you definitely have Sam and then the last name spelled wrong several times, scratched out, and then eventually got it right.
I'm about to say, for that comment, those tears for the rich kid, they can go in this cup.
Oh.
Aw.
Tears of my players.
Yeah, it was actually, my sister got me this for Christmas.
Nice.
And Lynx is definitely like heavily androgynous, so no one is actually sure what gender they were born as, except for like the people that actually knew them as a kid.
I have 3 hearts by her name, so I don't care.
Wait, it should just say, your note should just say Lynx and then literally 3 heart emojis. That's what your note should say.
It says,
Well, her
it says
name's
Lynx,
spelled out, but-
3 hearts, then kitty kitty, and then purr.
I am not writing kitty kitty next to her. That's
And-
how
That's how what?
we lose ratings.
We don't get rated.
Until we get in trouble.
We get rated, but we don't get rated. And for Warren,
I will say, so kind of kept mine short and sweet because I got mine on paper. I can't just type it all out.
oh,
But for
Aw.
Lissa or like Lynx, I put parents had a fair together, and then I just wrote shrug next to it. It's like, okay, not like we can control that. For
Good
Sam,
point.
team practice at the same time. He likes to track football, just so I can keep track of that part. And then
Yeah.
for Robbie, I put public equals enemies, private equals okay.
I appreciate that. But mine is just like, he's cooler than he'd seem.
he's not a total dick. He's just mostly
Yeah.
a dick.
He's just a dick in public. That's all it is. I can understand.
I got to
He
keep
has
the appearance
appearances.
up, but that's why the drive
Exactly.
is
He's just a dick
That's
in
what the
public.
drive
In
is,
private, he's just an asshole.
that's why the drive is like it's a relief to get away from that burden popularity. So like whenever I do sneak into the comic store, it's like cool, I can actually just
Yeah.
relax.
Yeah.
Because no one there's gonna know me.
So I'm going to say, Sir has it written down on paper. This is just the description of my 2 NPCs I created.
Oh,
That's
jeez,
all
oh,
that is. Mind you, it's really only like 4 or 5 sentences.
Out
It's
of
just broken
curiosity,
acted.
if you guys want to share it, who did y'all put down as your anchors?
Oh,
I
that'd be
put my music teacher. His name is Jim Burke. It combines 2 of my actual IRL music teachers into one name.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, I just put
Why is he your anchor?
Because he's the Lynx during the divorce kind of just like delved into guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Was like, fuck it, no, I'm just gonna do this.
That works.
Yeah, I put
And that's why mommy and daddy are trying to spoil Lynx, because Lynx was doing everything to get out of the fucking house instead of be with them when they were yelling.
So does Lynx have like 5 guitars?
Oh yeah.
probably more like
Lynx
10.
Is
has like
it just
again,
guitar? Or
Lynx actually has the what was a pool building for the pool in the backyard. Has actually been renovated into a music space that has like drum sets and soundproofing and like everything.
Definitely a couch and a refrigerator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And a microwave. Don't forget the microwave.
The microwave. Does Lynx only play guitar, or is she like into music? Like she plays just
into music.
Microwaves were a thing in the 80s. Ken.
I said we're Hot Pockets. I said Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets, yes. Hot Pockets came out in 1980. They came out in... Yeah, it should have been in the early 80s.
I love this.
But yeah, there's like a full like fridge
83.
and freezer set that has like food and drinks and everything in there for like band practice.
Oh, can we say that this is like on the original house, and your mom kept the original house?
1983. Damn,
she basically remodeled the entire kitchen, and you got the old kitchen fridge.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely microwave burritos and Hot Pockets. Microwave burritos were the shit.
Oh, yeah,
like
those are
85
good.
to 96.
Oh,
they
hell
still
yeah.
are.
When did they start
still are.
making the frozen White Castles and selling them in stores?
Ooh, I don't know.
Ooh.
Because if they're out, the entire freezer is like stocked with those out there.
It was actually done. Wait, hold on. 1987. It was actually done the year we started. Or we're starting this game.
What's the month, sir? I'm sticking us to that shit. I'm keeping us to the month and day because
hold on.
the world may be different, but it's not that different.
Hold on. I don't know if you want to give me that info. Fuck.
I think I got an idea for how the game's gonna start.
Okay.
Basically, school just ended. Everyone is kind of like, going their separate ways for summer, what they're going to do for summer. And you guys decided that since no one's family's going on vacation, Lynx and Warren, your families are going through a really rough divorce, so no one's going anywhere this summer. Robbie's just trying to find how many houses he can break into in one summer, so he's got a lot of planning to do.
I'm breaking into businesses more often, thank you.
At one point in time, Lynx caught Robbie trying to break into the music space, and Lynx is actually out there, and like, someone's in here, right?
Oh no, I definitely came in the window and then was like, oh, hey Lynx, what's up?
This is your house?
Didn't realize you live here. Want some?
Lynx invites you in for like some Hot Pockets or some shit.
I want to be very clear. I've joked about it. Robbie is not a stoner. He is a casual smoker. I want to make that very clear. He is not like hotboxing his fan at all times. I want to make sure that's not the thing people get from that. He casually smokes. It's like having a drink kind of vibe. He does not drink though. He doesn't drink.
Yeah. So can't find the month, no matter what site I look at.
But it was 1986, by the way. I just found it. But they were only available in Louisville, Kentucky.
Every site I saw said 87.
I'm looking at White Castle's website.
Okay.
Or on an article about it. But yeah.
Yeah, most ones I saw were articles too, like 3 or 4 different articles. Either way.
1920 was the first White Castle.
This game is going to turn into a research project.
It's already has been for me. Oh, what is everyone's song?
Every game turns
Here's
into
the
a
last
research
thing.
project,
Here's
Ray.
the last
Ray,
thing.
our literal first like pre-game tab between all of us, we were all looking at top song from our birthday in the 1980s, or what were the top songs in the 1980s. All that
That's
shit.
what Corey just asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one last thing for those people who are still viewing the stream. One of the last things is each character has their own song. Now, it can change depending on where you are within your current problem or storyline. Did we explain problems? We explained.
Nope.
We didn't explain
We
problems
touched
or
on them very,
prides.
very, very.
Okay. But problem is is not your drive, but is what is currently leading you on your adventure, and your pride is the thing that you keep, that you hold dear, that can lead to other problems or help solve problems. And the last thing we have is your song, which can change, as the book states, depending on where you are with your problem or how your pride's been affected, what your current goal is. What is everyone's song? Because I'm really curious.
Well, I'll start because we didn't finish all the anchor yet either. Because first, anchor I did was Coach Thomas, which is the who I decided to make
God
as
damn
track
it! Never
coach.
mind. I can't use this as my song.
Oh,
damn! I guess too young.
It came out in September of '87.
Oh.
So it's not out yet.
Oh shit!
It's not out yet.
So come back to me on the song, Big. I got to double check the month the song I was going to do it.
So what
Because
were you
I
saying
knew
about
this
your-
came out in '87. I just checked. It came out in September. What the song was going to be is "Dude Looks Like a Lady," since they're androgynous.
It has to be an 80s song, doesn't it? It can't be
Yeah.
pre-80s, can it?
I got
Pre-80s?
shit.
No,
I
it'd be
am
pre-80s.
lucky.
No, it can.
Okay.
It can be pre-'80s.
Okay.
I am
okay.
lucky. You said May because this song came out in May of '87.
What song is it?
Still haven't found what I'm looking for by U2.
Oh my gosh.
God, that works. That's so bad.
That
That's so bad.
Uh,
Well, it
so
really
bad.
works with a popular kid part too, because obviously he's
Yeah,
gonna say his
it
favorite
does.
song is whatever song everyone's listening to.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and then
Wait,
the reason
when? Oh, wait, 1 sec.
You're good.
What's
And then
that?
the reason I said Coach Thomas was the anchor was because, again, similar reason as Links or the Divorce, your team coach, whether it's football, track, basketball, whatever, they're always someone you usually go to and talk to kind of get those problems out in the air.
Not Robbie.
And then
Not Corey.
I would have to
Not
say,
Corey.
Not
I
Corey.
want to
I
be
need
very
to-
clear. Not Corey.
Not
And then-
Jessica.
like I said, so favorite song, like at least when it comes to like what he would say for as a popular answer was that one. When it comes to his own personal, nope, can't be that one. That was 1988. Never mind. I got to figure out what his actual like personal like internal favorite song is.
Well, that's what the question's asking. What your internal favorite song is.
We Are the Champions. Queen.
Mm-hmm.
1977.
Hold on,
I just picked it.
What is it?
Guess what movie came out the year before?
The Princess
Okay,
Bride.
I think I
Breakfast
narrowed it down
Club,
because we were
don't
talking
forget
about
me.
lots.
Whoa, that was
What?
a lot.
Everyone spoke at once.
Was it The Breakfast Club coming out in 1986, and is your song "Don't
No.
You Forget About Me" by Simple Minds? Damn it.
No.
Was it The Princess Bride?
No.
Damn.
Wait, was that?
Cal.
Oh, shit, that was the 80s.
What do you think?
Hold on.
Never Ending Story.
Oh.
Empire Strikes Back?
No.
There's
I
a
literally
lot
don't
of
have an
movies
answer.
that came out in
There's a-
1986,
yeah,
Melissa.
there's
We
a
need
lot
more
of
direction
movies.
than this.
We're going to need more direction.
Jim Henson.
Labyrinth?
Labyrinth.
Oh shit, that came out in 86.
The Power of Voodoo.
Magic Dance.
Dance,
Yeah.
magic, dance,
Yeah.
magic. And the giant cod
As
piece.
babe could cry, what could I do?
Yeah.
My baby's love had gone
With that,
and left
this is gonna
my
sing us out.
baby
But,
blue.
I would say, like-
Nobody knew.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. But I would say, actually, the favorite song for Warren would probably have to be "Living on a Prayer," Bon Jovi.
Perfect.
I asked this question, and now I've realized that I need to choose a different song, which is exactly on brand for me.
What was the previous song?
What was the original?
War Pigs by Black Sabbath,
Oh,
which works very
That's
well
my
for
ringtone.
Robbie. It works very well for Robbie,
what?
given his conspiracy theory.
War Pigs came out before '87.
Yeah, it came out in 1970, but I realized I would like to keep something in the 80s. That was the problem.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
it came out later than
Oh.
that. Yeah, I'm trying to keep to the theme here. I'm trying to keep to something relevant and of the time. But
That's
his
fair.
anchor,
Well, you also have to remember we would have been born in like 1970.
which is true. I was born in Robbie was born in 1970.
Yeah, so was Lynx.
He was born October 27th of 1970, as a matter of fact.
January 19th. So the
I wanted
Audi,
him to be
the Audi Quattro is relatively new.
We're gonna say Halloween
wanted-
for Warren.
I wanted him to be. Wait, we have really close birthdays. Dope. But I wanted him to be a Scorpio. It was also the day that I was supposed to be born. I was born early, so.
Cool.
Yeah, like I said,
But-
I figured
I went
Halloween
with
would be
that
up
day
to
because
one
it's
for
my
Warren.
partner's birthday.
Aw.
I was born a week late, so November 7th.
11/7. Corey, you
Oh,
were saying
I was born almost a month early.
Well, you were saying what
My-
is your anchor?
Anchor.
My anchor is the owner of a local game store. He is a veteran like my dad, and he seems to get me.
Okay.
Well, we will see how much we explore Mr. Vincent Decker.
Decker.
I if you are a fan of 80s action films, his first and last name do reference 80s action films. It's fun to see if anyone can figure out where Vincent came from.
Vincent
that
Price?
that was no. It is the name of a character from a very obscure 80s action film. It took a while. I was looking for obscure. I was looking for obscure ones. So
I
Dexter is
feel like
obvious.
Lynx is just like that person that sits and watches a bunch of 80s cult classics.
Yeah, because there's so many freaking films for the 80s.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think
So
Decker. Like, I want to go.
It's less that it's obscure. The character is more obscure. The film is very popular. I should clarify.
The Vincent I know of from a film in the 80s is Twins, and Danny DeVito played the character.
He said obscure. That was a hit.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
Hold on, I think I know the film
clear.
he did.
I want to be clear. The film is not obscure. The character is kind of obscure.
Oh.
Most people don't know their name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that's even worse, Corey. That's almost cruel.
Corey, look in the chat because I don't want to say it out loud. Just for the that way we leave
No.
the audience.
Pulp
Pulp Fiction was 1996.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
they didn't include the 80s.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that missing 80s in my search must include. Let me hit must include 80s.
Uh,
My
But
bad.
his song, let's just, you know what?
Oh, wait.
What's
Did the
wrong
movie
with
come out in
Michael?
86?
Hmm?
Did the movie come out in 86?
Maybe.
For some reason, my head just keeps on going. Vincent D'Onofrio.
Color
Say
of Money?
Vincent D'Onofrio. I was like, that's a
Huh?
person.
Was it Color of Money?
No,
No,
it was not
because
Color
that-
of Money.
No, because that character's name was very prominent.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, true. Because Tom
He
Cruise
said
played him.
he said that the character is so obscure that he doesn't even remember if their name was actually said.
No, it was said. I know that, but most people don't know the name. Don't know the
You have
character.
to tell us the movie to figure this out.
No, because then you'll get it automatically. But
Probably not if it's an obscure character.
so everyone's done their touchdown, their touchdowns.
Yep.
Did everyone do all the NPCs they created?
No, I haven't created
Um,
it yet.
Okay,
I haven't
created them yet?
created any.
I just created my dad and my anchor. That was the NPCs I created.
That's the same
anchor
person
can
for
be
me.
the same person, so.
I'm a daddy's girl, so
Yep.
that's my anchor.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's about all we can do for the night.
Yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah.
It was a good night's work. It was good. Let me.
Yeah.
get over
Yeah, we spent an
here.
hour almost dying of laughter.
Well, that's what we have to do because we haven't seen each other really on the stream in like for frickin' ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been
Since
what,
November.
like 6 months?
Mhm.
Yeah,
been a
November,
while.
December, January, February, 4 months.
Ah, that's crazy.
It's been too long.
God, okay, so it would suck for y'all to figure it out because I thought it was from a certain movie. And now I can't. I was thinking of the incorrect movie, so I don't remember where his first name came from. That's
Just
bad.
tell us.
It is.
Damn.
No, I don't remember now. I thought
Yeah,
it
You're
was.
you
from-
fired.
I
remember
thought it
now.
was-
That's the
I thought it
issue.
was another character's name from Blade Runner because I messed with the name Deckard. It's Deckard.
comrades.
But
Yeah.
My job is to
but I thought Vince was a character from Blade Runner. It's one of the people that he tracks down. Their first name is Vince. I thought I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I am wrong because I cannot find this character. It might be from. It could be from RoboCop. Just to let you know, it could be.
Which
Decker's
isn't
from
out yet.
RoboCop. Decker.
Yeah.
The name Decker's from RoboCop.
So I'm thinking it might be. It could very well be that they're both from RoboCop.
Hold
So
on.
not out yet.
Well, this
Maybe.
is me creating one of the characters. I named them after an.
You named it after someone, not necessarily
After-
directly.
yeah,
Oh,
not-
that's-
yeah,
This is
yeah.
talking about RoboCop the series, not the movie. Never mind.
All right. So, in the meantime, let's go ahead and say goodnight to our amazing folks here in on the panel here. Let me see if this is going to work today. All right, Corey, where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. That's really it. Really, I don't post the Twitter is just for me. If you want to follow me on there, dope. You can. You're more than welcome to. At most, you'll see reposts of possums.
Possums?
Possums and raccoons. That's what you
Possums
get
and
from that.
raccoons. There you go.
I do post on TikTok. I'm starting to post every day again. I took a little hiatus for about 3 months. And on Instagram, I post on my stories quite a bit, and I repost stuff from TikTok. I am going to start posting some progress stuff for some projects that I'm working on, though. So if you're interested in that, hit up my Instagram.
Are
And
you doing any new big cosplays?
I am going to be finalizing one that I started working on a while back. I just got to do a couple of
Jesus.
touches because there is an updated version
Say
of the
something.
character now. And I will be doing that. And I am going to be working on a cosplay for something in the future that has
In the
not come
future?
out yet. Something that
He's not cryptic, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, Ray, my tongue is only tied because of you. That is it.
It's not because
That
of
is
me.
it.
It's because
It-
we're trying to work with somebody
Yes.
on this.
Yeah, and we need to,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what it's for. I think I know what it's
Yeah.
for. Then.
If I can find the right wig, I'll do some Negan cosplay videos on TikTok, but I need a fucking undercut wig, and I can't find one to save my life.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
without having to glue it to my head, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, you're gonna glitch
Yeah,
your
no.
head. Kel, where can people find you on the mighty interwebs?
Hey guys, I'm the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me on TikTok and Twitch under the same. You can also find me on Mondays over on 8H Adventures for Gods of Relay, as I've been guest starring there. Though I might as well stop saying guest starring. It's been months since I started on that one. It's been getting interesting because
Yes, starring.
yeah, at this
Yes,
point,
sir.
yeah. You can also, I need to get the link from Mikey from this. Find me over on Vibe Tribe Productions. Every other Wednesday, we record our podcast for.
You can do it.
Hold on, let me pull up and describe. I forgot the name. I had a brain fart. My brain's shut down already.
Oh
For
yeah.
Brave New Wild, it's a Junior Braves, which is a powered bicycle system. I forgot the exact full
Oh,
name
kids
for
on
it.
bikes.
Kids on bike. Thank you.
Welcome.
Again, brain's trying to shut down.
Yep. This
Essentially,
disappeared.
think Boy Scouts in a zombie apocalypse.
It's always Boy Scouts in a zombie apocalypse. No matter what you do, it's Boy Scouts in a zombie
Yep,
apocalypse.
and it's an air system because like you mainly roll like you literally use at least one of every dice in that game.
It's not powered by the apocalypse then.
Nope.
It's
No,
2d6.
yeah, because like when you do your attributes, like you assign a D6 through like D20 into different stats.
That's wild.
Yeah, because essentially what it does, like when you go make a roll,
swing.
for example, I put a D20 in the flight, which is how fast you can run.
Mhm.
Or down. So if I do anything that involves that skill, I roll a D20. But where I put my grit at a 4, how much I'm willing to like stand up, be brave, etc. I may not roll well there.
Gotcha. Alrighty. And finally, Geek Girl Alyssa. Where can people
Hi,
find
you can find me on all the places with all the buttons social media wise as Geek Girl Alyssa. I'm not sure if they can actually see the sign though. Oh, they can! They can see the sign! That doesn't always happen. You can primarily find me on TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. You can find me on the place with the T's.
Mm-hmm. And you can find all these people's links in the chat right now as we have posted them all up there for you. Remember, the biggest thing you can do for any creator is just give them a follow on their socials. Let them know that you're there and you appreciate what they're doing just by clicking one little button. So if you want to go do that for them, we would greatly appreciate it. And remember, you can find Dinner and a Games information here on our link tree. Remember, we have stepped away from the affiliate program on TikTok, or Twitch, I should say. So what we're looking to do is we have set up a new Patreon. It is also in our link tree, but you can also find it here. And the first big goal we have for our Patreon account is trying to get at least 4 Patreon subscribers at the $15 level. So, or 4 more, I should say. Throw 3 more. So we can start doing our once a month Patreon subscriber game, which is we're going to start doing as soon as we can get that minimum number of players up. And we will be doing a once, I like your link. We'll be doing a once a month game for the Patreon subscribers. It does not have to be streamed. I'll let them decide what they want to do with it. But we're going to do a once a month game with the subscribers. If we get more than enough for one table, then we will get more GMs on. We don't have a problem with that at all. We have plenty of people who love to run. And we will be making sure that we make it worth our while to run for you as well. But it's going to be a once a month game, and that's at the $15 level. But we have levels all the way down to $1. And like I said, if you really need an incentive to just throw in $1 to the pool, every $1 is 10 jumping jacks for Cal. So that's just, he volunteered. He threw himself on the fire for you guys. So everyone, just tell all your friends to donate $1, and we may be able to kill this man. We don't know. I'm just saying.
Not may, you will.
God,
I have a gut
Ray.
for a reason. I need to go back to the gym, but still.
You're just look. Sometimes you just gotta take one for the team, Cal.
I'm sitting here looking at stuff. I'm researching something, and that's what I picked up on. Good Lord. And, I heard everything, but that's wow.
Oh yeah, no,
damn, man.
Don't worry, Corey. I do the exact same thing in voice calls where it's like I'll be hyper focused reading something, and I'll hear something way out of left field. I'll be like, wait, hold on, what?
Yeah, he'll be sitting there going researching, and then you hear someone go, but it's not cheating because it's your dog.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a line from a movie.
It is.
Oh, and they're having times where it's phrases similar to that I will catch on to.
That's a hell of a wake-up call.
Especially if I'm talking to Sam, Liz, Ulyssa.
So, our own chats kill us the most. So we're going to go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are not watching on, actually, I don't think anyone's watching on anything but Twitch right now, but for those of you not watching on Twitch, we are going to do a raid. So for those of you not watching on Twitch, we thank you very much for participating. We love having you in our audience. For those of you in Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid out, and I think I've already found someone to raid tonight because I wanted to try and raid someone who was not playing D&D because we are talking about indie RPGs tonight, and that would be the Lollygaggers, and they are playing something other than D&D, so I don't know what it is yet, but we're gonna go ahead and jump over there. Yeah, we will find out. We're gonna jump into their stream. So remember, Tell them Dinner and a Game sent you. Show them some love. Give them a follow if you have not. It once again is the biggest serotonin boost any creator gets. And always remember, take care of yourself. Be careful. Social distance where you can. Wear a mask when you can. We want you to come back week after week because at Dinner and a Game, we always save you a seat at the table. We will see you again for this show in 2 weeks. And then on Tuesday, we have the Emerald Sanctum World of Darkness game. And on Wednesdays, we have Kingdoms of Mist. So we hope to see you guys there for those two, and we will talk to you guys later, and hope you have a very good evening. We love you, and good night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.